is happening. The Wanger Show, episode 142. 142.
Jackie Robinson.
Yeah, well, 42, but, you know, close.
Number one.
I'm glad you actually answered it, because our other part, Cody, usually answers 142 and insert funny name here.
Blink 142.
Blink 142.
Oh, 142.
Yeah, there you go.
Is this, how often do you have to reset the camera before even starting the show? Was that a long Patreon section?
No, it was like
normal.
15 minutes. Yeah.
That's normal? Oh, okay, I don't know how long it
10 to 15
goes.
we'll usually do. It really depends. Welcome back to another episode of The Wanger Show. Eric Striffler, back in the house.
What about it?
What up? What about it? What about what? What about fucking what?
When are we talking about Dr.
This is where I get real
Sleep?
hostile, like in the real show. Like, what the fuck do you want?
When are we talking about Dr. Sleep?
Okay, fucking hold on. Fucking A. All this fucking day with Dr. Sleep. You're putting me to sleep right now talking about Dr. Sleep.
I miss Beardo. I wish he was here. I was waiting for the fucking, what do you call that? What is that called?
A
drum
hit?
snap?
Like a rim
A rim shot.
Rim shot, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
No, well.
Had that. Eric, you're back. This is like your, what, fourth time maybe? Including
Something
the
like
time
that.
with Jake?
Yeah, something like that.
Jacob, excuse me. I know he hates Jake.
I actually don't know if he
Fucking
does.
Let me tell you about that guy.
I'm
No
not
idea.
sure if he cares.
Welcome back, dude. Welcome
Thanks,
back.
man.
We're redoing
Thanks.
this. We talked a little bit in the Patreon section, $1. But it's exciting to have you on.
It's only $1 for that?
$1
What
for
we
all
just
that
did?
shit. What we just did. All that fucking sex we had.
Do you also do after or is it before?
There's an after too.
$1?
We fucking spoil these motherfuckers.
You could definitely raise that. Anyone that's listening, like they. And in fact, I'm gonna tell you what. Right now, after I talk to them, they're gonna raise it. So get in while you can.
We are gonna make some changes to the Patreon next year, but we'll probably keep that.
Your content is worth more than that, but that is very admirable of you.
I have an idea that we could. It's like kind of a substitute for the $1, but it's also a lot more interactive.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Okay.
Oh, but we'll see.
I don't have to rush you to it. Yeah. Cool.
Fucking A, dude. Easy off. Easy off.
That's I'm just saying that's amazing.
Okay. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I get it. You got a Patreon. It's successful, dude. Yeah,
I'm
Dr.
telling
Sleep.
you.
Dr. Sleep, do you like it? No, I'm kidding.
So,
Brian.
What up?
Yeah, you excited to have Eric back on the show?
No.
he's still mad about when I stood
Literally
him
right
up.
before the show, you're like, oh yeah, it's a one-time thing. No, I'm gonna be here for months. He was like, oh.
Yeah, no, this is not super exciting. I'm gonna be here.
You're
for a
going to
little
be
bit.
here.
We can hang out. You don't want to hang out?
You're
We can hang
normally
out.
here for like a week.
Are you around after this? By the way, we're gonna no tonight. I mean,
He does not want to hang out.
I'm going back home.
Okay. All right, fair enough. I was gonna invite you if you wanted to come out and get a drink.
Oh, no, I can't do that.
Okay.
I have to be up at 5 tomorrow.
Oh, that's fair. That's completely
Yeah.
fair. All right.
Yeah, me too. Wait, no.
I'm just gonna keep whatever you play. I'm just gonna keep doing.
All right, do it again.
Well, I'll wait until he says something.
Oh,
wait. I want to wait until he says something.
Butterfinger.
Fuck you.
Was that?
No, that's a horrible human being.
Fuck you.
I know who it is.
Yeah, there you go. He is
You're
just
a dirty
over.
gay
Okay.
So speaking of, what is our main topic today?
That's the main topic right there. We're just going to talk about that all day. So Eric texted me.
I'm right, by the way, by what I just said.
Yeah, of course
okay.
you are. Eric texted me.
I have no opinion. I don't know him. I don't know him.
Oh, we'll get a couple more drinks and we'll get it. Eric texted me last week and he was just like, I want to talk Dr. Sleep. Put me on the fucking show. I'm Eric Striffler.
That's essentially what happened.
Pretty much what he said.
Did I not literally text you? I put my phone away, but otherwise I could look it up. I literally texted you like, hey, have you seen Dr. Sleep?
We gushed over it for like 2 seconds.
I was going to say, when are you doing another podcast? I want to go on and talk about it, please.
I briefly mentioned it last week on last week's show. But didn't get into full spoilers because Cody hadn't seen it, Brian hadn't seen it. But Brian doesn't really care about it.
And Cody's not here right now.
Cody's not here right now. So me and Eric are basically going to gush about it.
Can we say why he's not here? Or?
I think.
Is that weird?
Oh, that was in the Patreon segment. Oh, no. I don't know if he wants us to. But
that's what I'm saying. Is that weird?
Anniversary.
Happy anniversary.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Cody.
Love you,
whatever.
buddy.
No, I'm kidding.
That's why I asked. I
Him
didn't
and
want to
his
say
wife are
it.
celebrating their 2-year anniversary.
Yeah.
And I got the
Wait,
notification
2 years
on my.
since they got married?
Yeah.
That was 2 fucking years ago?
I got a notification on my phone. I told him today the photo of me, Brian, and Cody just like super drunk at his wedding. Like, you're married.
Oh, you got like the reminder.
Yeah, I got the reminder on Instagram.
Holy fuck, I would have guessed a year. I can't believe
2
it's been
years?
that long.
Yeah.
I remember when he got married, but I thought it was not that long ago. Damn.
Yeah, that's right. You were kind of bitter you didn't get invited.
Yeah. I'm bitter I wasn't marrying him. Like me, I wanted to be his wife is what I'm saying.
Join the club.
Perfect wedding music.
What the fuck is this? It's Cinemax porn music.
Yeah.
Before we talked about Doctor, we are going to get into Doctor Sleep in just a second, and then Brian, you can ask questions on.
Yeah, we can
stuff.
wait. I'm not. It's
No,
fine, it's
well,
fine,
we'll
it's
get
fine.
into it. I know you want to do that and then get out of here.
There's a lot
Dude,
I feel like there's a lot to talk about.
there's a lot of
Yeah.
shit to talk about. But first thing to fucking talk about, dude, your fucking tour. You're pretty much it tour.
Wait, remember when I really wanted to announce the fucking details on your show?
The last time you were on the show, you guys were just
That's
about like finding out or like waiting to see when season 3. Because if you guys don't know,
It was in
Eric,
September, probably, right?
I think so. Yeah.
No, sorry. No, sorry.
just saying
July. It
yes
would have been
to
like
everything.
July.
Okay. Yeah, that
Because
makes
on
more sense.
August 1st, I think, is when they announced
When they
finally.
announced it.
Yeah.
It was like, right after the
I was
show
so
fucking
mad.
happened.
Yeah.
So Eric and Jacob, pretty much, that's who. Yeah. You gonna give him a clap? You gonna fucking something? I don't know. Do some shit. We got stuff.
I literally am just here to talk about
They
Dr.
do
Sleep.
wonderful commentaries, which, by the way, Amber is like a huge
appreciate
fan
it.
of.
Oh,
Like, she's
really?
she watches these things.
You
She's like,
play the split one with you? You can still get that on the shop, baby.
well, no, she doesn't go, like, she watches the YouTube stuff.
She doesn't want to hear
She's
you.
not like a true fan. No,
Okay.
she never wants to hear me.
Do you not
kidding
have
me?
it? I can just send you the file. Do you not? You're on the file.
I might still have it on
And I don't
email
know,
somewhere.
I'm suggesting you're going to sit down with her to watch you watch Split.
Listen, bitch. No, I'm kidding.
That was fun, though.
No, but no, she's like, she loves your guys' recap.
Oh,
videos
awesome.
And stuff. And she too watched 13 Reasons Why, in which the big tour, the announcement was that they went on a giant tour. You went to 13 cities.
Yes.
You watched. Was it actually 13 episodes?
Yeah.
13
We did an
episodes.
episode per city.
Episode per city. You guys, they watched all of the season 3 of 13
Yes,
Reasons
season
Why.
3, yeah.
13 Reasons Why?
13 reasons, yeah.
Or is it 13 Reasons?
No,
What is it?
13
What did you
Reasons
say?
Why.
What did you just say?
13 Reasons Why?
Yeah.
Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Yeah, what did
Oh, I was
what did
fucking
you,
confused. I don't know. For some reason,
haven't you been saying that?
I blacked out for a second. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Yeah, like me on Thursday. Jesus.
There's so much, what the? There's a fucking drum. Their crowd. But essentially, they went on this tour. I watched the recap video, and all of it looked so much.
Did you
fun.
check it out?
Yo, fuck yeah, dude.
Dude, that
It was-
video almost
look-
fucking killed me. And it didn't go to sub boxes.
No. Oh shit. How long did it
still-
take you to cut that?
I don't even want to fucking talk about it, man. It like almost put me in, like that was the craziest fucking thing I've ever put together.
But before that, like, how was the tour itself? Like,
Fun.
obviously,
Really
from
fun.
looking at the footage, but you guys are traveling, you're
I
driving.
hope it came across that it was really fun.
It did
That's
look
what
like it.
Yeah, I hope it translated well. It was very fun.
Yeah.
It was super fun. I mean, it's funny because people were like, "Wow, you must have been like exhausted." And I'm like, "Well, I like to be traveling and like living on the road, so I liked it."
How did Jacob take
You know.
it? The traveling. He probably doesn't take. He
Should I
doesn't
call
travel
him
as
up and ask him? He and I haven't even really like talked about it much, honestly. But he
Oh, you guys have broken up since then. Yeah.
no, we just never got into
Oh,
it.
that's the news. Yeah. They're not together anymore.
I'm gonna send this to him. I'm gonna say that he is. I don't think talked about this, so I hope he doesn't take this the wrong way. But he is not an early bird.
Oh, well, not everybody is.
And that's perfectly fine.
Yeah,
I'm
nobody
also
is.
not either. I'm not an early bird either, but I feel like I'm just an always on, like to a point of being annoying. And I'm sure he found me very annoying in the morning. I think that like in the morning I was like, let's go, boys. Everybody wake up. So
Like,
I'm
just
sure.
Shut the fuck up.
Right. Which honestly is kind of a balancing act though, because
Right.
like we have to not be like mad at each other about like if I don't want to annoy him
Yeah.
in the morning,
Dude,
but I'm
no.
like, we gotta go. You
Dude,
know?
there have been times like if me and Cody like are traveling for a Schmodown event and we're with each other all weekend, or if it's like Comic-Con and you're with someone like at all times, there's gonna be a moment where you're like, fuck, dude, just leave me alone. You know?
Oh, totally.
Like, me and Cody have like almost got into a fight one time
I get it.
Comic-Con.
I get it.
And we still haven't made up either. Wait. Oh.
Hoopla! I love SpongeBob, baby.
But yeah, I imagine that there would be those moments.
Well, it's funny because I feel like I understand him more now in traveling mode. Like everyone's got their traveling mode. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I understand him more, and I think he understands me more. And like I think we found by the end of the tour, I like to think that we kind of figured it out a little
Yeah.
bit. And excuse me, more importantly,
You're excused.
excuse me, I'm burping.
Okay, stop it.
Again.
You're on a live show here.
More importantly, no, excuse me, one more time. More importantly, sorry. Oh, jeez, I'm almost done. Hold on. More importantly,
You're just waiting for the next one.
yeah, I kind of am.
More importantly.
For the next tour, I think
Yeah.
we know now when we're planning it. Either let's get some, we can plan like we know now. Oh, Eric is like on and fucking annoying in the morning, so let's get like a later flight
Separate
so that I'm like
beds.
more awake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, honestly, yeah, and yeah, like Airbnb wise, let's make sure that everyone. Because some people like to sleep on a couch, some people like to
Right.
sleep in a bed, blah blah blah, in a van, whatever.
yeah.
So
live in a-
no. No, I don't.
So it was. So I know that there was 13 shows, but
Yes.
how many days in total was it?
It was about 3 weeks.
3 weeks,
But there was
yeah.
like a week off in between because Jacob planned the whole tour, by the way, and he killed it. I really didn't. Hands off from me and my business partner AJ. We didn't. We
And did
we
AJ
trusted him
travel
to do
with
it.
you guys too?
He came out to He came to the LA show and the Bay Area show.
Patreon, $1.
Cupertino, because we also had a meeting. We had a meeting.
Not
Speaking
the
of
Bay
Patreon, we
Area.
had a meeting at Patreon. So
Yeah.
he came out for that. We
shit.
did a whole thing, and so he came out for that, and then he also was at the New York show once we got back, because that's where
Oh,
he
right
is.
on.
Yeah,
Cool.
But yeah, no, Jacob planned the whole thing, and I think we learned a lot of lessons, obviously, and so I don't think I can't imagine he wants to plan the next one, but like we have a lot of we've learned a lot of lessons.
You gained a lot of experience,
Correct.
and I guarantee there were a couple of kinks you were like, "Fuck, I wish this didn't happen. I wish this didn't."
Yeah,
like,
but what's nice, but like I don't remember anybody getting like mad about those things. It was more just like, well, now we know.
now we know.
Now we
yeah.
know. Yeah.
Like from a tech standpoint, what
There was
did you learn?
barely any problems, by the
Oh,
way.
cool.
It was really not. The only tech problems were that some of the venues were not ready for us, even though we sent them the rider. Like they
Oh,
just were
yeah.
not quite ready, and so that's something we learned was like we now know of the different types of venues that we performed in. We know what our favorite type of venue is.
Oh, cool. Oh, that's great. Because, dude, we get that experience all the time when we do Schmodown events. It's like
I'm sure.
every venue, whether it's like a theater or a comedy club, it's something different. And something's always wrong.
And what do you prefer? 3, 2, 1.
Theater.
Comedy club. Wow, really?
oh, okay, shit.
I guess it depends, but you guys are doing different types of shows.
Different types of shows.
For what we were doing, think about.
Well, to be honest,
know.
I prefer like Christian church groups because like the one in San Diego that we did, it was like a church kind of.
Like a youth group.
Yeah, it was kind of
place?
like a youth group place, and they had everything there. They
Really?
were fucking perfect.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was wonderful. Yeah.
Okay, we might need to get a little more wholesome so we can get in on that.
Yeah, you can't drink. They didn't like
Oh, well, never mind.
people drinking
Not
there.
interested.
That's the whole thing.
Not interested.
But
Okay,
yeah,
interesting.
you learned some stuff.
You,
but,
by
like,
the way, also you guys did a Schmodown at a strip club, right?
that's
Remember
right.
that picture you sent
Oh,
me? Do you remember this
which
or no?
fucking one?
Go to our conversation and look at and scroll up a little
I
bit.
delete all of our conversations.
He sent me.
We talk so much.
While he looks for it, I'm gonna go up to the photo you sent me a couple weeks ago. Okay. He sent me a photo. God damn it! He sent me a photo.
Oh fuck, that's
and
right.
Show it to him
It
real
looks
quick.
like a
Oh
show.
yeah,
Doesn't that look like
It's
he's
just
from
like the lighting.
backstage
Yeah.
at a strip club?
take a photo.
So wait, look what I wrote though. Look what I wrote underneath it.
He said, "What
did I say? Remember?
Yo, by the way, this angle and lighting make it look like a strip club stage." Because I
Now
was
coming to stage,
I was fucking
it's,
sending him a photo. One of the Schmodown peeps in the crowd was wearing a
that's
PMI
right.
shirt.
I
It's like
forgot.
an old school
But
PMI
zoom
shirt.
it out again. Zoom it out again. Let me see.
Okay, all right, fine, yeah.
That really
With
like
the
the
bar.
lighting looks like it's a strip club.
There's a pole like right in the center.
I have to post that somewhere. It's
Come
really
on
funny.
down.
It's very funny.
I'll post it in our Discord. You can join Patreon.
Perfect.
$1.
Boom. There you go.
Exclusive.
I love it.
Yeah. So.
We had fun. It was a lot of fun. Thank you for mentioning it. It was very fun. Yeah, we had a great
Yeah,
time.
because we hadn't really talked about it. We haven't really talked about it since you guys like got back, and I remember I
have a
fucking texted you.
And I called you.
Yeah, you called me.
It's
You were
on
like with
video.
Jacob, too,
It's
I
on
think.
video.
Oh, is it really?
Yes, I have it on video of me chatting with you. Actually, I can send that to you if you want to really
Oh, yeah, I
put
would
that
love-
up. Yeah, it's
oh,
very
that's
funny.
funny. Oh,
I
yeah.
got speakerphone, and you're just like, dude, congrats.
I was like on the verge of tears because like I was telling Amber about
You were
it too,
recording. Yeah.
and like as soon as the news came out of that 13 Reasons Why was announced, I was like, oh,
you knew we had to announce it on the 1st.
yes, yeah.
And we were just going to announce it
booked
as a
all
tour.
those cities. Mm-hmm.
And then, but we wanted to announce it as the 13 Reasons Why tour.
Yeah.
So on the day we were announcing the tour, they announced season 3. It literally came out like a week before we went on tour.
So wonderful. It worked out so perfectly.
If they released it a week after we were going on tour, we wouldn't have been able to do it.
Yeah.
It wouldn't have worked.
Do you guys have a favorite city? Not to play favorites.
A favorite city? Well,
Yeah.
my favorite city is St. Louis, but
Oh,
we didn't
well,
perform
okay.
there.
Fucking A. St. Louis with this
Fort
fucking
Worth
guy.
is going up. Fort Worth is coming
I
up
get
on the
Fort
list.
Worth again. No, I'm saying like
From the tour?
From the tour.
Chicago was a really fucking fun show. I'm partial to New York because I'm from New York, obviously, but LA was really fun. The Cupertino show was really fun. The
guys finished
the
in New York
Chicago
too,
show
right?
was really fun.
Yeah.
Yes, we finished in New York. Every single show was fun, but for some, you know what it is? Here's the thing: it's not about the city; it's about the episode we watched. And Chicago happened to get the craziest episode.
Yeah.
It was an insane episode.
Was that this is season 2?
Season 3. Season 3.
Season 3 of,
I know it. Can you believe that it's been 3 fucking
I've
seasons
only
of
seen the
this?
first season.
Yeah, right.
So,
that's what I'm saying.
I never watched the show. I kind of watched over
just watched
Amber's
our
shoulder.
videos.
Over the shoulder. Yeah.
From behind the couch.
It's a common expression, is it?
No, well,
Is it?
It is.
I was watching it, and it was like the one episode where two characters were just like banging like really fucking hard.
That's
on,
season
like,
3.
That was season 3,
Yes.
but like what episode was that? You don't remember?
That was probably like, ooh, I don't know if it was like episode 5. It might have been that late. I don't know.
I just love in the video that you guys put out for it,
so. 4
the
or 3.
giant video for the entire tour, that you guys just went off on some random conversation and missed
the middle
like
of a major
giant
revelation.
spoiler, and everyone pointed out.
Perfect,
It's
though.
so
I was so
fucking
excited.
funny.
I'm glad we did that.
Yeah, it's fucking
Because
wonderful.
you can just, the thing is, and we've talked about this, like nothing against reactions, reaction channels and stuff like that, because I look them up all the time. I love to, after I see a movie, I love to look up the trailer and then look up like the reactions and stuff. I love to watch like Grace Randolph's reactions and things.
cool.
The Real Rejects. I'm trying to think of like, there's a bunch
Greg
of.
and John. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're great
and then
dudes.
Struggle Nation is very funny. There's a bunch of fun channels that I like to like look up, and so like after I saw Dr. Sleep, for example, and this is I'm genuinely saying this. I'm not just trying to bring it back to Dr. Sleep.
get it. You
that
wanna
was
fucking talk about it.
A
We
trailer I avoided, like the plague.
Yeah, I actually saw the first trailer for that one.
I might have seen like a little bit of the first trailer, but then I was like, nope, I don't want to know.
Yeah,
I
I didn't really
read the
care
book.
for the first trailer either.
Oh, really?
It wasn't.
Well, we'll
I
get
didn't.
to it.
I didn't care for it.
We'll
yeah,
get to it.
we'll fucking get.
But no, so because I have things to say. I have now seen the trailer.
Yeah.
But so anyway, so yeah, no problem with, I have nothing against reaction channels and stuff like that, but there's reactions are, you can't miss what you're watching.
Yeah.
Like that's the whole point, is you sit there, you watch it. Like, I don't want you like talking over it. Like I want to see like your facial expression change. You know, like,
Right.
that's what, to me, what a reaction is. What we're doing with commentary tracks is completely different. It's comedic conversations inspired by what we're seeing on the screen. So if the comedic conversation is inspired by something that we're seeing, and then we go off on a tangent, we miss things all the time.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's part of it.
That's part of it.
That's part of what it is.
Yeah, because like I guarantee most times you guys are doing commentaries and we experience the same things. Like there's
you
also
guys
a
do
lot of
commentary tracks as
a
well.
lot of dead air too, where you guys are just
But-
kind of sitting.
So
there.
the point is, though, I would rather, yes, there is, but I would rather, especially live, we're filling all of the dead
filling
air.
that in.
Oh,
Was that-
more than a normal, yeah.
like how
more than
challenging
normal.
was that to kind of like, because like when you're doing a commentary just with you two guys, you
We
guys
can
are
just sit in silence for a minute and just watch. Yeah, like
and then you
see
come
what's
up with
going on.
something, but doing it live.
We are in complete performance mode, and
Yeah.
we both have the performance bug.
Yeah, that's
like,
good, though.
So absolutely we are in performance mode. It's and that's why it was so difficult to edit, because it was nonstop
Yeah.
jokes.
That's
every
one
single
question
show.
actually Amber was asking. She was like, how do they fucking react to something like that? Like the way you guys react to something and then turn it into like a bit. She's just like,
That's exactly it. Like we want to. So yeah, if literally a character, my favorite things that we do is a character could just say like, you know, one of my favorite things in one of our videos is somebody said like, Jesus, would you stop it? And I was like, he sounds like Pontius Pilate. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and then like it turned into like a bit about like
like a whole
you know,
thing.
Pontius Pilate trying to get Jesus to like not talk. You know, he doesn't want to crucify him. It's like, Jesus, would you please just stop it?
Right.
So it's like
turns into a whole
unrelated to the show. You know what I mean? Like it's just a complete bit.
Who's next at the same time?
Wait, you're gonna teach me about what
Are you
rape
gonna
is?
flag?
Wait, this is. Oh, I was gonna say that's
Like what you
Jacob.
did to
Are we
a
gonna
dozen
get
girls at
flagged?
this school.
A dozen? I only know of 2! Jesus!
And the cops, they get everything.
Wait, let me try to think
There's
of what
no
part
way
this is.
we'd
Hold on.
see a scene where they arrest Monty and then he dies in prison. Is there?
Jacob called it.
oh, called it ahead
Wait,
of
let me
time.
see. I wanna see if I can-
I'm gonna be
13
rots in
reasons.
jail.
I wanna see if I can,
I'm
like-
gonna film it myself.
Did you guys
I'm
watch-
tired of waiting.
The
I'm
fan fiction?
Hold on,
I'm
wait,
gonna film
what's
a
next?
fan
What's next?
fiction.
Oh, this is the fight on the field.
You just grabbed your tits on the
Justin, ready? Justin. Or not? Wait.
Hear me out.
Oh, never mind.
Don't even know your own commentary.
I don't even know it.
Well,
Is that the video?
This is the
That's-
40-minute one that you cut
It's fucking
together.
wonderful.
It's like 38 something.
39 minutes.
That one damn near killed me.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, for real.
Tell me.
I edit all the videos, and
Ooh, shots fired, Jacob.
there was a. I mean, I've been doing it long before I'd even met Jacob.
Shots
It just
fired
is
still.
what it is. She's
Pull your own,
perfectly
Jake.
fine with it. We've talked about like, could we, could you do like editing on this one?
Would
this
you
one?
even do
But
the
it would
ones-
be different styles.
'cause,
It's
like,
different styles.
He did he did. What did he do? He did the Spider-Man trilogy with other people, right? Because you guys use that sometimes. He'll do it with other friends. Do you cut those ones too?
Yes.
Oh wow.
Because everyone has different styles of editing, in a way. Whatever, like what I would think would make it into a video would be different
You're
maybe
just
than what you
better.
think. No, it's not. Yeah,
That's what you're saying.
You said it.
That's
I'm
what you're saying.
absolutely not saying that.
Jacob, he said he's better than you. I'm trying to break you guys up.
Jacob
That's
and I
what-
have talked
you guys
about.
Are too cute
I would
together.
love for Jacob to be able to edit more to help me, but please help.
I wish he was here. I wish he was here
do
instead
too.
of you.
All right, so Dr. Sleep.
Just completely turn around.
Here's the problem. The last few months, here's the mistake I made. I didn't plan my timeout right at all. And I did. So it would have been nice to finish the 13 Reasons Why video and then go into like a one-off movie video.
Oh, right.
But right after that, we had The Boys, and then we had 13 Reasons Why. So that's 10 episodes of a show down to a 10-minute video, whatever. Then it's 13 episodes of a show, including audience, and we're doing more jokes than usual, down to 40 minutes or so. You said we're 38, something like that, right?
13 hours of fucking content into 40
More
minutes.
because there's before and after. Yeah, a little bit. I'm gonna use some of it, and then. Like after that, it would have been nice if I should have scheduled it. We all should have really, because we all look at the calendar. Should have scheduled it to be like, well, the next video is only going to be like a one movie, so it's easy for me. The next video is the Paranormal Activity franchise, so it's 6 fucking movies.
Yeah.
Then after
I'm
that,
surprised you weren't part of that one.
Halloween
And I was,
Town, because I've seen most of them. It's much
That's
more
true.
fun for them to see it.
That's
new.
true. I was
I've
a little
seen most
pissed
of
off
them.
when they said they weren't fans of the third movie.
Third one's my favorite.
Third one's
the best
Third one's
one.
my favorite.
Best
Yes.
fucking
That's the best
one.
one.
The fan
Yes.
cam was brilliant.
It's
They
amazing.
hated it. Crazy, right? They are
Jacob,
gonna be,
I was on your side,
I
man.
will say though, after like rewatching all of them with their commentary, the 5th one slaps pretty fucking hard though. The 5th one's pretty dope.
Good. That's the marked
That's the marked ones. It's pretty
Oh,
cool.
the marked ones.
You saw?
yeah.
Did you see our video on it? Because
yes.
it's in there a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 6th one's horrible. The 5th one is
Sixth
fun.
one's terrible. I
The 5th
lost
one is
track.
really fun. That's like
haven't
it's literally a Mexican spin-off.
It's a Latino
It's a
spin-off.
Hispanic, a Latino spin-off.
Yeah,
That's what it is.
I remember
That's
when
right.
you guys were doing pretty much it and like covering that stuff.
Yes,
that was
me
like
too.
the headline. It was like it's a Latino spin-off.
Blumhouse announces Latino spin-off.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Represent, homie.
Homie.
Fuck it. That's our movie right there.
That's how Latino he is.
Sounds
That's
like
how Latino we are. Yeah. Dude. Oh, I gotta tell you something afterwards.
Are we all of? I'm Cuban.
Well, I don't know what
You're
you
Cuban?
are.
Shut up.
I'm Cuban.
I thought you were Jewish.
That's close enough. What are you? What are you? What are you?
I'm Mexican.
Yeah, Mexican American, both of us.
Wow.
yeah.
So without Cody here, we are actually.
We're a diverse show.
This is a.
We actually keep Cody around to be non-diverse.
What's the term? What's the
white privilege?
Well, this is a POC cast. Podcast.
We like to keep
The podcast.
We like to keep it
Welcome to
poc.
the Wanger Show podcast.
No, this is the Hispanic spinoff.
Wait, you're really Cuban?
I'm Cuban, but I'm also Irish, so I'm just white.
Oh fuck.
I'm Cuban and Irish. It cancels
Well, we
out to
can't
white.
make that the title. Everyone's gonna call us out.
I'm Cuban though.
How much though?
So my dad's side is Irish and German. My mom's side is Cuban and French.
Oh.
Yeah. My Grammy is pretty damn Cuban.
Okay. All right. Fucking A. I learned
And my
something
grandma
new.
is pretty damn Irish.
Oh.
I've always said it basically cancels because it's like Irish is like so fucking white, and then Cuban is not white, and then right in the middle though, in my mind, just kind of cancels out to white.
Oh, okay.
So yeah,
Well,
So when you check boxes, do you check I am
white,
Hispanic?
Caucasian.
Okay, you
always.
don't put, you
Yeah.
never put Hispanic.
It's
so
funny,
you get jobs that way.
I do kind of remember. Well, no, but it's actually funny you say that because I do remember growing up. I remember like there being a discussion of like there were certain programs where like if you checked off Hispanic or whatever, which I could technically, they were like giving something to
like affirmative action.
yeah,
type
sort of. I forget what it was. There was something like that, whatever. So there was actually like a little vague discussion of that when I was young. But then like we determined to get real with you, I have all the privilege of a white person. So
it's pretty real.
no, I'm saying like I'm not trying to take from other people that don't have the privilege that I have. Like,
Right,
You know,
right.
see what I'm saying? So it's like no,
You don't
I'm
understand
Caucasian.
how hard it is for me and Brian.
Caucasian. No, for real though. You know what I'm saying?
It's so hard for us.
I'm not trying to.
Yeah, we're.
So imagine if I did check off Hispanic and they gave something to me,
Like,
and
who's
it's
this
like
fucking Irish guy?
Right, exactly.
That's funny.
fucking stupid.
That's
yeah.
funny as fuck.
This is a real thing that I've actually like had to think about in my life. So you know, it's
I
interesting.
wish I could check the white.
Oh my God, damn it.
Fuck. Dr. Sleep.
Do you want to talk about it?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
Is there
Brian,
anything else to talk about? I feel like we were going to say there was one other thing.
You were going to bring something up.
I'll bring up my trip to DC. I'll bring it up afterwards.
Why don't we save Doctor Sleep for the end? So if anyone doesn't want to hear it, if there's spoilers, we can wait. But also, Watchmen.
Oh fuck.
Well, I haven't seen the 5th episode
You haven't
yet.
seen the fucking 5th episode?
But okay, so how about just like real quick? Let's just say it's the best.
It's the best thing that's on TV right now. Since Barry is a wonderful. Have you watching
Barry's
Barry?
great. Yeah,
Barry's wonderful. But this is like
the Watchmen HBO series is the graphic novel meets season 2 of The Leftovers.
Yes, it is. Yeah, that's pretty great.
Am I wrong?
Great. No, you're not wrong at all. No,
that's what I've been telling people. Like,
Yeah.
if you like The Leftovers, it's literally it's season 2 in the sense of season 2 was much more wacky than season 1.
Like Watchmen's not nearly as cerebral as Leftovers, only because
But surreal,
but like Leftovers.
I wasn't making it. God damn it!
Well, like Leftovers was working off
you
of
said cerebral. Surreal.
Was that it?
Yeah.
Okay.
just for now on, every time just reach over and hit it.
I might. I want to hit the wrong one though.
Well, like Leftovers
I'll find out what they are.
Leftovers worked off of a book, like one book.
So did Watchmen.
Well, that's what I'm like coming to. Like did it? But like the first Watchmen, like the graphic novel of Watchmen is so much more expansive. I don't know because I never read the original book. I don't know how much of
Leftovers.
You
mean either?
I don't know like what they took for season 2 and stuff.
Side note: have you guys ever seen the movie Little Children?
Kate
with Patrick Wilson?
Winslet?
Yes, and Patrick Wilson.
I don't think so. No.
I think it's Kate Winslet, but Patrick Wilson for sure. And I think Jamie Earl Haley, is that his name? Jackie Earl Haley.
Yeah.
I think he's in it.
Is it like a
Rorschach,
creepy movie or what?
No, but it's it's the same guy that did Leftovers book. Oh. And I'll tell you what, when I finished watching the movie, I'm not going to say anything else about it because you should watch it. Do you like The Leftovers as well?
I've never seen it.
Okay, so more telling. It's more so for him then. I watched the movie, and when it ended, I literally said to myself, it's kind of... I got Leftovers vibes from this. And I looked it up and I was like, motherfucker, it's the same fucking author. Yeah. You should watch it. Point is, you should watch it.
So after this past episode, Cody had a great...
Is Cody watching it too?
Cody's watching. Me and he, like this morning, Cody was like, "Yo, Leftovers. I mean, yo, Watchmen." Right? We're like, oh, like,
episode 5, which I haven't seen yet.
5.
Okay. I'm gonna watch it probably. Well, tonight I'm gonna be too drunk to watch it tonight. Most likely with how this
probably
night is
the
going.
best way to watch it because you're gonna trip the fuck out. You're gonna get drunk after watching this episode.
Oh, I kind of love watching things drunk in my van. That's fun. I have a projector.
You live in a
I
van?
put it up on the wall.
No. But
that's what it sounds like in the van.
when this show was like starting.
I close my fan so no one walking by can hear, and then that's what it sounds like inside the van.
When the show was like starting, fuck, I got like a nose hair. It's bothering me. I got you, buddy. No, don't touch me.
Do you have like a little? Do you have like a little like? Don't touch me, white man. Yeah, I wanted to.
You white Cuban man. When this show started, when Watchmen started, Cody was like, "Yo, how dope would it be if Justin Theroux played Dr. Manhattan?"
Oh my god.
How, dude, right?
That's almost as dope as him playing a character in a casino in a Star Wars movie.
Hey, you shut the. Turn his mic off. I'm gonna unplug it. You shut up.
Wait, where's that sound?
I'm trying to find it.
You gotta find it. I heard Jake. I still listen to Jake and Andrew's podcast because video games. I listen to every week.
I love it.
And
also, Andrew, did you game much or no?
Yeah. A little bit
Andrew
here.
has his own podcast, OK Gamers, which is great too.
Yeah, he mentions that all the time.
Okay.
I haven't dived into
it's
it,
great.
but I should.
He's not always on it.
They mentioned or Jake mentioned what's it called?
I listen to it every week as well. Yeah,
he mentioned
every week when there's an episode. That's me literally like I'm a genuine fan of my friend's podcast and I want them to fucking put
That's
out
the
more
only
episodes.
podcast that I legitimately listen to every single week.
I love it.
Some other ones like who's that? I don't care.
I'll text him sometimes and be like, yo, where's the fucking app? He's been very busy. He's been traveling a lot.
He mentioned, I know, I saw. He was like in London recently,
Yes,
right? Anyways,
yeah,
he mentioned like, why is Justin Theroux always popping up and stuff? It's like, how fucking dare you, sir?
As he should be.
As he fucking should be.
Yeah.
But then he came up with a new theory this morning. I was like, oh, that sounds pretty legit. But
Who did?
Cody did. But you have to watch. You have to watch episode 5. You gotta watch episode 5.
Oh, I don't even. I can't even imagine what that means.
It's pretty fucking good.
Okay, I can't even imagine what that means.
But yeah,
there's nothing we. I was gonna say we don't want to talk spoilers for the show in general,
and
but
I think,
also I haven't seen episode 5 yet. So.
I think like me and Cody will eventually like do like fucking what do you fucking ask me for? Drink that beer.
Nobody listening to the audio knows what you're talking about.
I think me and Cody will, because like this is the audio only listeners. He's taking a beer. This is the like only thing right now like Cody and I have found light in. Cheers. And are like completely dissecting and doing. Did you do it again? Oh, now your lips are on that.
I'm trying to find it.
That's the sound effect you could use for.
But it's the
You
only
go-
show that we're like full on dissecting, theorizing, speculating.
Well, you
'Cause
just sent me. There's a whole fucking viral campaign.
there's a
going
whole
on?
fucking viral campaign on it, and it's wonderful.
Fantastic.
And they
I didn't know about it. Thank you, by the way, for
Oh,
sending
no,
me
of
that.
course.
I had no idea.
And then Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross,
not Finch.
Not Finch. I think I said that last time.
Probably. I always stop myself.
They just released the first because they're releasing 3 albums of score, and they
Yep.
just really and
They released the first one's been out for a couple of
they
minutes.
released the second one too.
Well, did you just see one get released within the last couple of days?
Yeah.
Then it might be the second one.
Okay,
Because the
okay.
first one's been out for a couple of weeks, I think.
Okay, but like listening
I'm
to
not
it,
listening at all until it's all over. I'm waiting. I'm
okay.
waiting.
All right, that's fair. That's
But
fair.
it is so. My favorite score, my favorite film score of all time, is The Social Network, and they've done a bunch of stuff. Like they did. I don't want to. Did they? I don't think they did Gone Girl. I'm thinking of the girl with the dragon tattoo. They've done a bunch of. Maybe they did Gone Girl. I don't know. But they've done a bunch of. They do a lot of Fincher stuff. They also did like that documentary about global warming or climate change, I should say, with that I think that
Al
Leo
Gore?
did. No, not that one. Not either of his actually. The Leo one.
Leo one.
Yeah.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure they did that, but it's not. Excuse me. It's not the same. It's totally
this
different.
straight up sounds like fucking
Social Network 2.
Yes.
Which,
yeah.
by the way, are we ever going to get that? Because like Facebook, are you kidding?
I feel like they could do it now.
Are you kidding me?
I think
Mark Zuckerberg.
this is. Oh,
This is wait.
I know where this is at.
Motion is motion a word in the title? No. Everything in motion?
This is like
No.
when they're moving through the
In
bus.
motion.
In
In motion.
yeah.
They're moving through the bus, and he's
No, this is
explaining
them.
everything.
This is them rolling up at Harvard, isn't it? To dance with the
going
girls.
To the
Yeah,
party
yeah.
when everyone they're
Yeah, in the
drinking.
bus.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you
goes
said?
to the
Sorry,
bus,
that's
yeah.
what you said. That's right. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Touch me.
I'm sorry. White man.
Yeah, you what? But yeah, the score is fucking amazing.
And you know what it was? It was in the first episode. This is no spoilers here, but I don't mind that at all. You can keep playing the whole time. I don't mind at all. But the I don't know if you guys would get. You'd probably get knocked for that. Oh wait. You still got that hair in there? Wait. All right, ready?
It was so delayed.
Wait. Click it real quick.
Wait, all right.
Let me see the delay.
I got it. No, I got it.
All right, can you
Ready?
get that hair for me, please?
Yeah, I got you, buddy. Hold on, I got you. No. Okay, we're gonna get it this time. Ready?
Hey, can you get that hair for me, please?
Of course. Wait,
is
stop. Hold on, wait, stop. Play it. Let me hear the delay on it.
Oh,
Okay,
it's so
ready?
delayed.
Ready? Here we go. So,
All right, can you get that hair for me, please?
of course. We're gonna get it. Okay, last time. I swear to God. Ready? Do the exact same thing you just did. Don't do it any earlier because I'm ready for the delay.
All right,
Okay, ready?
can you get that hair for
I got
me,
it.
please?
It's terrible. Play.
What happened?
Oh my god!
All right.
Audio
We're gonna
only.
get it. We're gonna get it.
Hey, Eric. I hate you both.
All right,
trying
wait,
so hard
Whether
right
or not
now.
we get it, this is the last time.
All right,
Agreed?
all right,
Yes.
all right,
Do we
all right.
agree?
Yes. Can you get that hair for me, please?
Of course.
Perfect. Yes. Fuck. So
Where can
fucking
people see the video
stupid.
version?
What?
Is it on Patreon?
On what?
Is the video? Oh no, the video version just goes up on YouTube. What am
Oh,
I
it
saying?
goes up on
So
YouTube,
okay,
too.
so if you're
Oh,
listening
I
to the
thought you were-
audio, you can find the video version on YouTube. Yeah.
You're saying that. That's the clip out of the show right there.
saying-
Hey, you want to watch our show?
I'm
Look
saying
at this bullshit.
If anyone is listening, like in the car or whatever,
Yeah,
they
of
can find. It's just on YouTube.
Yeah.
That's right. It goes
We do
up
a
on YouTube.
Patreon, the RSS feed on Patreon as well. so.
Okay, got it.
But yeah, the
I pulled them all out. His whole mustache.
you're going really fast.
The first episode when she suits up.
Oh yeah,
Literally, that was when I heard. That was when I heard when that music cue hit. Because every time she suits up, they do that.
It's cool as fuck.
And I literally texted my buddy Jackie. I was like, you need to watch. I said you need to watch Watchmen because you're like literally just for the music more than anything. And he's all about it. That's
fucking
who I
wonderful.
chose the text from before.
Have you been been watching like the next time on
You
Watchmen
gonna get dinged
stuff?
for this, or is it all right?
If we talk over it, I think we're fine.
I think
Is
we're
that- you
fine.
sure?
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
we've been
I
fine
really don't
before.
mind.
We don't make any money off of YouTube anyway,
I don't
so
mind.
we don't really give a shit.
Me neither.
Um,
I have a wait. I don't have it on me right now, but I have a great screenshot to show you. of
Okay.
s- Like 100,000 views and
depressing.
14 cents.
Oh,
I took a screenshot because it's so goddamn funny.
that is pretty funny.
Oh my god.
What was I saying?
We were
Oh.
so Watchmen.
Yeah, so Watchmen.
Cody's watching it as well.
Oh,
Fantastic.
he's watching it as well.
Hopefully I'll see
that's
him
right.
tomorrow and
Are
talk
you
to him about
watching like when the episode wraps? Are you watching?
No,
on, like,
I
no, you're
don't
saying-
even. I
Cody's
don't.
the same way.
Well, I'm also keeping on watching in my van, so I'm watching like.
You live in a van.
I'm not watching it like directly from HBO. Like I'm transferring it over to
Got it,
to
got it,
be
got
able to watch it like like a download offline mode, whatever. the
Fucking
hell.
only. Well, you've got 5 episodes left, but there's only 4 more
No.
left.
Wait.
It's
There's
9.
10.
It's
10.
9.
It's 9?
9. Oh yeah, this is the good one. This is the start of it.
Wait, shit. Hand bruise. Wait, fuck.
No, it's called intro.
That's not called intro. Wait,
This is what opens the movie, though, right?
You're close.
hand covers bruise. Hand covers bruise.
This opens
is
the movie.
This
So
is
it's like the main thing, right?
Let's just. No, wait. I don't want to get you guys in trouble. Otherwise, I would literally just
I don't
listen
care.
to it.
We could just listen to it. It's beautiful.
Wait. Ready? Can we just? Oh, is it? It's probably too early for this. Yeah. Never mind. It's gonna go through.
goes
You're
ball.
terrible with timing.
Let it keep playing. Let it keep playing because there's a great. The cue
Oh,
coming
okay.
up.
When it gets in.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. You like the score too.
It's my favorite movie. Like I like dissected
Is Social
that
Network your
movie.
favorite movie?
Not of all time, but of like recent.
That's okay. It's
Guess
probably
what
my
his favorite movie is?
Of recent.
Guess what his favorite movie is? Of all time.
If Social Network is your favorite movie recent, then your favorite movie of all time, does it not relate at all?
That'd be great if
No.
you got it. No, it doesn't.
Wait, ready?
It's
Ready?
what?
I missed it by a second. I love this so much. Just drinking and listening to this is the best way to spend
Oh, I
the
watch
night,
it
man.
like once every year.
10 years next
beautiful.
year. I'm holding an anniversary
10
screening.
years? Oh, that's
2010,
fucking,
2020.
That's fucking funny.
I'm holding an
we
anniversary
should-
screening.
yeah,
I'll
that's
keep you
great.
posted.
Yeah, please.
Maybe I'll take it on tour.
You should post it on social media.
Your favorite movie? Okay, I'm gonna
It's 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe over 40.
Blade Runner.
No.
Is that 40? That's 30.
That's 82. If you do the math,
yeah,
that's
no, that's
28.
20.
That's 38.
No, that's close.
Yeah,
it's almost.
I think it is.
Because 79 would be 79.
That'd be
Yeah, 79 would be 40 now. 79 would be 40 now, right? So am I right?
So
79
80,
would be 40 now,
90
yes.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
It's so tricky with like the turn with the 2000s. It's so
just
tricky.
like adding a one.
Stupid. God damn it.
Just tell him. Yeah,
No, wait, no. Well, let me get one more guess. It's 40 years old, the movie?
At least, yeah.
Do you want any other hints?
So that means it came out in the late 70s?
Yeah. Mid 70s.
Mid 70s?
Yeah.
Well, it's not like Star Wars.
No.
No. He hates Star Wars.
That's why I know it's not Star Wars. It's not like Alien or something.
No, that's one of mine.
What's the genre?
Drama.
Drama in the 70s? Is it a big movie?
Yeah.
Won Oscars.
What Oscars? I'm gonna figure. I want to try to figure this out.
Actor.
Did it win? Wait, did it really win?
You win actor, director?
Actor and director in what, 80?
In what do you mean?
Technically, like if the movie came out in 79, did you say?
Do you want me to tell you the year it came out?
What year did it come out?
75.
Oh, 75. So it won in 76.
Yeah.
It won Best Actor and Best Director in 76.
And actress.
An
And
actress?
screenplay.
Sweet.
Wait,
It swept everything.
no. Hold on, wait. Can I go get my phone and call a friend? Can I phone a friend? Because Paul will know. Can I call Paul? Would that be-
Paul from...
would- Do you think
Paul-
that would be
Paul?
fun to find out if he can actually
Yeah,
answer?
that's funny as
Okay,
fuck.
wait. Okay, I'm gonna get my
Paul.
phone. Hold on.
Who the fuck's
Paul-
Paul?
He
Okay,
might not answer.
I'll explain
One
to
of
you
my
right
best
now.
friends, but he knows all this shit and he would get it. And I feel like you guys would appreciate if he actually gets
All
it.
right.
Okay.
This isn't. You don't
He
get.
might not answer.
You don't get a point for this, but Paul gets a point for
okay.
it. So back in the day when he did, well, he still does pretty much it. But
Yeah.
when they were doing like movie news and stuff and movie reviews, Paul was one of the cast members like on it. There was like a bunch of different people on it.
Oh, like a
and he
revolving
was like
cast.
the more. Would you say Paul is the more
Straight
like
man?
like? No, he wasn't. Well. I mean, not to say he wasn't funny, but like he knew his shit. Like Paul was like the movie guy. Like
But Eric knows his shit.
Classics
You know
though.
your shit, though.
Classic movies and
You
stuff.
don't know classics?
Let me see. He might not answer. I mean, he's in New York.
I should have called him. Shit,
Yeah.
I don't have his number.
I almost thought to say like, hey, call him real quick. Hold on. He might not answer. He might be busy. He is on.
Did Pity applause with him too, which was great.
I don't
I don't think he's gonna answer because it's weird timing and also
You know,
like,
I never
It's
liked
11
Paul.
over there.
yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
damn it.
time difference.
Well, you know what? If he calls me, let's put a pin in it. I'm gonna give him. If he
It's
calls
not
me
that
back,
hard. 75.
I'm
Like,
gonna. You know what? I'm gonna text him real quick. Let me text him and say,
And see if he
Oscars
knows.
question.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'll give you another hint. This movie beat Jaws for Best Picture.
I don't remember.
See, Jaws was a movie that they.
I was actually gonna say Jaws, by the way, when you said 70.
See,
Okay.
Jaws was great because they never showed the shark. That's what makes he's like hidden the whole time.
Yeah, and that was totally Spielberg's choice.
it was totally. It wasn't
Guy-
the fact that the shark didn't work. What, Brian?
I saw a movie recently
Oh shit! What'd you see?
at the theater that I think should be nominated for Best Picture.
And it's a 2019
It's
release.
new, yeah.
Ooh.
What do you guys think this movie
Fuck,
is?
Say it one more time. Sorry.
I saw a movie in the theaters now on last Saturday that I think should be nominated for Best Picture.
Jojo Rabbit.
JoJo Rabbit.
Oh fuck!
I saw it last night and I agree with you.
Damn it!
fucking
I haven't
amazing.
seen it
I
yet.
thought it was incredible.
Right?
Yes, I thought it was
It's
incredible.
so good.
It's funny that I just my mind immediately went to Jojo Rabbit. I knew
Yeah.
it. I knew it. Yeah.
But like it's not
amazing.
getting the hype or anything. Like nobody's seeing it. No one's really talking
I,
about it.
I almost missed it in theaters.
Yeah.
That's why I went to see it. I went to see it at the Los Feliz 3 last night Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, oh, I better see it before it's out of theaters because I really would like to see it. If I missed it in theaters, I don't know if I would have seen it because
really?
it hasn't been getting enough hype. Is what I'm saying.
Nothing.
Like,
It's
no one's
made
been saying
20
to see it.
million. Yeah. Like no one's saying like
Probably
you got to
cost
see
nothing. It probably the only expense was the actors. Probably really.
There were
Scarlett
some special
Johansson.
effects.
Some. Yeah.
But
I thought it was. Did you see it?
No, I was gonna do a double feature that day because I saw Parasite and I was gonna see JoJo Rabbit.
Parasite. I
After
haven't seen
Parasite's fucking dope.
Parasite's
dude.
excellent,
Parasite's
yeah.
but
great.
is it a scary movie?
No, not at all.
I actually asked somebody today. I was asking. I'm trying to think. Wait, before I say this, it'll never get back to her. A very cute bartender. Very cute bartender.
Joni. Tara. Sarah.
You got the letter right on the second one there, but the first letter. But
Parasite is not scary.
I asked her. We were talking about movies, and so, just kidding. And she brought up. She mentioned Parasite. She's like, "Did you see Parasite?" And I was like, "Of course I saw Parasite." and I asked her because she was talking about how she doesn't like scary movies, and I was like, "Now, did you think that was scary?" And she said she thought it was scary.
Really? Oh,
Yes.
okay.
So, well, I know. Well, you almost were gonna say there's a scene that's very
There's
scary.
like one shot that I was like, oh, you know the shot I'm talking about?
Yes, of course.
Eyes?
Yes.
Yeah, okay, all right.
Yes. By the way, do you want to read what that text says from my buddy Jackie?
Yes.
What does it say?
You want me to say it?
Go ahead, yeah.
Oh, fuck. The first 10 minutes of Ep 5. Watchmen.
For Watchmen. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I can't wait, man.
You're going to lose your fucking shit.
I'm gonna watch
You're
it tonight.
I want you,
Yeah.
as soon as you finish
These go up on Wednesdays.
Patreon Tuesday, regular show Wednesday.
So by the time this is out, I will have seen it. Okay.
I want you to text me as soon as you finish it.
You know what?
I don't care what time
What
it
if I
is.
send you a voicemail and you can add it at the end?
Oh,
of it?
that's funny as fuck. That's funny. I don't know if I'll be able to add it in time for
Not
the
by
regular
tonight.
show.
Well, all right, whatever. That's fine. Is it going up
that's
tonight?
funny.
Okay, yeah, never mind.
Wait, so I was gonna see a movie.
Yes.
I was movie night with me and the girlfriend, and I was like trying to get her to see Parasite, but like I thought it was a horror movie.
Oh, you haven't seen it. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
So
No,
but
not at
it's
all.
not.
No,
So
it's a thriller though. I guess
It's a thriller comedy.
Oh,
it is funny.
I found it more funny than anything.
Did you like Okja, Snowpiercer, any of his other films?
I haven't seen those.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is his best of his major.
I
There's
like-
one that I haven't seen that apparently is better.
I haven't seen Okja.
I didn't
I haven't
cover
seen his
Okja.
other stuff. I think
Snowpiercer you
was
saw.
I saw Snowpiercer. I liked most of it. I didn't care for
I
the
like this
ending.
better. Parasite, much better.
Oh yeah, this was like.
There's
his
another
best thing
one
that
though
I've
that
seen.
people are telling me starts with an M. I can't think of it. Monsters and something or other. There, are you
The
gonna look it up?
Mandalorian.
It's something with an M. I think, not the Mandalorian.
Yeah.
Are you
Oh, okay.
are you guys on Disney Plus? You doing that shit?
Oh
I'm
yeah,
doing
what
that
have you
plus.
guys been watching?
I don't have it. I'm not doing it.
Oh,
What? Pussy? I don't know.
That's what you've been watching. You're answering him.
I mean,
yeah, I've been watching the Pussy.
Disney Channel original movie Pussy is on there. Yeah, it's great.
you know how it says like Star Wars and National Geographic
It's
and
just
Pussy.
Pussy.
a solo, a pussy story.
Come on, you're not watching Smart House?
I
Don't
watched-
look
I
under the
watched
bed.
Smart
Of course.
Yeah.
Don't Look Under the Bed is a Disney movie. Oh, you're right. Sorry. I'm thinking of Don't Go in the Basement. It's a Goosebumps episode. Never
Yes.
mind.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm watching a bunch of shit on there.
Something with an M is what people have told me is his best, and I haven't seen it yet. Bong Joon-ho is the director's name.
Oh, okay.
Bong Joon-ho.
I'm looking up through Parasite.
but yeah, it's
Bong Joon-ho is his
fucking
name.
great. Parasite's really
It's
good.
excellent. Yeah.
Similar, I talked about The Lighthouse a few weeks ago. Have you seen
Loved
that?
it,
You
loved
loved
it,
it?
loved it,
I didn't
yeah.
like it as much as I wanted to, but it's fucking hysterical.
It grabbed me. It less
funny?
from like a.
It's funny.
Oh,
Like
it's very
dark
funny.
funny?
really
Yes.
funny.
But, like,
very
intentionally
dark.
funny.
Like dark, you feel cold and eerie and icky the
But
entire
it's
time.
all like ironic almost.
Yes.
Like literally the
Like-
whole thing is like it almost like the director Robert Eggers is like, which is crazy because he made The Witch, which horrified me.
It's terrifying.
And then this is also it's spooky, but it's more of like just dry, like oh my god, it's creepy.
Like what about the one where the kid had like special powers and was like killing the family?
Brightburn?
No,
Or
no,
no.
I didn't see that actually.
The kid.
With Colin Farrell and Nicole Kidman. Killing of a Sacred Deer.
Oh yes,
right.
superpowers. Did he have superpowers?
Well,
I
like
don't
it
remember.
was like mystical, but he couldn't explain.
So Paul can't talk now.
Bring
he
this
couldn't answer
back.
the phone, but he said, "Yo, what's the question?" So what was it? 1976 Best Actor, Actress, and Director winner?
It came out in 1975, Best Picture winner. But he's just
Yeah.
gonna look it up though.
No, he's not. He's not. I promise you, he's not. 1970. I know it would have been more impressive if he was on the
Yeah.
phone.
He used to do like old
I
school.
guarantee he's not going to look it up. He knows these things.
Paul did like classic movie reviews back in the day too, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember that.
Movie
One-
came out in 1975.
I'm going to say 1975 film won Best Actress, Actor, and Director. Did you say?
Director and screenwriter.
In
Screenplay.
director, screenplay as well.
Yeah, it swept the top 5. Director, actor, actress, picture, and
Did it win Best
screenplay.
Picture?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
I guarantee
okay.
if you say win best picture, that's
Yes,
that's
he's.
probably
Well, I was going
It's
to
like
say
the top one.
I can
yeah.
actually. I'm going to get rid of everything else and just say one Best Picture 1976. Then, yeah.
It came out in 75 though.
I wrote 1975 film, won Best Picture in 1976.
Okay. All
right.
I guarantee he won't look it up. He knows it. He already knows it.
There's a movie called Memories of Murder. Is that
That's
it?
it. That's the one that it starts with an M. Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
there's also a movie called Mother that he did in 2009.
No, that's not it. It's. I was gonna say like Mountains of Madness or something, but that's that
Okay.
Guillermo del Toro film that's never gonna happen. Isn't that
Maybe it's something madness sounds about right.
Yeah.
But yeah,
So see Parasite and see Lighthouse?
I would say see Lighthouse.
I think so. Yeah,
Okay.
on the big screen if you can, because
Yeah.
it's just a much more exciting experience to see. It's first of all, it's 4:3 aspect, or it might not. It's not 4
It's
by
not 4 by
3.
166 or something.
Right.
Yes,
It's not 4:3. I'm sorry, everybody.
Oh god, I said the witch
It's
was.
One Flew Over the
I
Cuckoo's
said
Nest.
yeah.
No, actually,
He got it immediately. I guarantee he didn't look it up. Guarantee he didn't look it up. Yeah. So that's
actually,
one.
I think
That's your favorite movie.
That's favorite
Oh,
movie.
awesome.
I
Okay.
think Lighthouse is. Fuck, I don't know, because like I said, witch was 4-3, and it's witch is not 4-3.
It's technically 166.
I think
I was gonna say,
I think
I always-
Lighthouse is 4-3.
Is a ghost story 4-3? That's what I'm saying. Like I just call it 4-3, even if it's not. Whatever.
not
We
like
get it.
Ghost Story.
It's just fucking square.
Yeah.
It's an Instagram.
I was gonna say the Viking movie he's doing is gonna be vertical on his fucking
Who's that?
phone.
Who?
Robert Eggers.
Oh, is that
I
what
think
he's working on next?
I think it got like leaked. Yeah, like he's doing a Viking
Fun.
movie.
But oh wait, so what I was gonna say though is he's very much like. He's a funny, like younger dude. Like he's so when you watch The
Robert
Lighthouse,
Eggers
you watch
is?
you watch The Witch, you watch The Lighthouse, and it seems like a very like they're very serious, whatever.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
he's kind of a zany guy. I don't know. I listened to the A24 podcast with him and Ari Aster, who did. Did you see Hereditary?
Yeah, I saw that.
Did you
Love
like
that.
it? You
Yeah.
loved it. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't seen
You
the
should
new
listen to
one.
that episode then.
Okay.
Ari Aster. Oh, you haven't seen Midsummer.
No.
You would like it. I liked Hereditary more, but I think you would like Midsummer.
That's what
Midsummer's
Christian
good.
was saying.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I liked it a
yeah.
lot.
But
He
so
calls it Midsommar.
Midsommar. You've seen, by the way. So Paul said, "Yep," answered it as fast as I could, so you wouldn't think I googled it. Look, that's what he said. Did somebody else text me?
And then-
Yeah. Oh, and then his email because of the thing I was telling you about.
Oh, right. Yeah.
But so, yeah.
By the way, here's my email. Check me out on social.
By the way, plug me.
Every time he texts, he just signs off.
Oh my god! But I didn't. He didn't need to say that for me to know that he did not look it up.
Okay.
I know
Yeah,
he knows
yeah.
it.
No, that's my favorite.
He's
What's
literally
the
a
other?
savant
What's
with
the
that.
other movie that swept the top 5 at the Oscars?
Oh, in general?
Yeah.
Silence of the Lambs?
Yeah.
Is that it? Yeah.
And there's another one, but it's an older one.
Well, what's going to do that at the Oscars in 2020? Let's talk about that real quick. You know what movie it's going to be that's going to sweep the top 5?
Oh, Avengers Endgame.
That's right.
Yeah.
I had no answer. Whatever you said, I was going to say yes to.
I don't know. It's
Oh,
tough. I feel like
Jumanji
Jumanji 2.
Jumanji.
I feel like Jumanji.
How they not call it Jumanji?
Jumanji.
And then the next one is Juman 3.
Well, you know what? I can tell you what's not going to be getting any Oscar push this year. Dr.
Sleep.
Give me a time code, Brian, real quick. What time does it say?
102. 1 hour and 2
102.
minutes.
All right. Thank you very much. I'm going to write that down. It's going to be different for the Patreon section, but don't worry. Whatever you say
Yeah.
in the Patreon section and whatever you see in the YouTube chat.
Oh, did you restart it when we started?
No.
No, but I had a marker.
Oh, so I'm saying so that's coming from when the show started.
Yeah, yeah.
Interesting. Okay,
Including
got
the
it.
Yeah.
Patreon section.
So
But it's
It-
including.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So 102 is only relevant to the Patreon people, actually.
Right. So
Okay.
whatever you see in the Patreon description on the actual app, or if you're on the website,
Is correct.
that'll be correct for Patreon peeps. But
Okay.
then if you're on the YouTube, you'll see a different time code that I'll mark down there. If you have not seen Dr. Sleep, skip to the second time code. Like I'll put 2 time codes of when we actually
Yeah.
talk about it. You can go to that second one and then continue on with the show.
We're straight up spoiling it.
Spoiling everything.
Yeah.
After the Dr.
As long as
Sleep,
you don't mind, for real. You sure? Okay.
after the Dr.
probably-
Sleep stuff, I'll talk about my trip to DC real quick.
You don't want to talk about it before?
No,
Well,
it's fine.
You've already
It's
said the
totally
whole
fine.
thing.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
totally fine.
And I went to Universal. I went to Harry Potter World. It's pretty
We'll
fun.
talk about that.
I wanna hear about
Brian.
that.
I was very excited for you.
Universal
too.
Studios Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, oh my god, he went. And what did you buy?
By the way,
did you buy? Okay.
Horror Nights Hollywood sucks compared to Orlando.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Have you been
I
to
almost
Orlando?
went to Orlando this year.
I went this year for the first time to Hollywood. I go to Orlando
Yeah,
every year,
it's gotten less better.
okay.
Yes.
I thought it was horrible.
Okay.
Sorry.
We're talking about Dr. Sleep.
Sorry, John Murdy,
Who?
creative director of Horror Nights. Don't worry about it.
You fucking nerd.
I like him, but I was not a fan.
But you love Dr. Sleep.
Not even. No.
You loved it.
It's not about that it was like the best movie or anything like that. It's
Yeah.
about the choices that they made in this movie. There's
Oh,
some
yeah.
fucking insane choices.
Did you read the book?
I really dug it. I wouldn't say I loved it. It's not in my top 10 probably, but like I really dug it. And you know what? It's funny. I want to see it again, even if I don't know that it's like in my top 10 or anything.
Right.
Did not read the book. I have not read The Shining or Dr. Sleep.
Okay.
But I love Kubrick's film.
Kubrick's film is obviously. You hear that shit?
I have another one.
He's painting Netflix. Kubrick's film is obviously a classic. I like the book for reasons of of character, because like the movie is great atmospherically. It's not like
it only focuses on Jack, right?
Yeah.
Whereas the book focuses more on Danny, correct?
Well, the book focuses on all of them. It's more character driven in the sense.
The Shining we're talking about.
Yeah, The Shining, because like in the book, in the Shining book. They actually flesh out a lot more stuff with Jack, and obviously you can't do that in a fucking movie. But
so there's more of The Shining, correct? In the book,
Shining, he's
more of a superpower.
He's more sympathetic. Jack Torrance is.
Okay.
But what they did in this, I haven't read fully. I read half of like Doctor Sleep. So,
Okay.
like there was like
I'm curious to read both of them now.
I mean,
I would love to.
From when I was reading the second book, it was really, really interesting, and the fact that like he took like a sequel to not fully like say, hey, I'm gonna do The Shining all over again. We're just gonna go to the Overlook and do stuff all over again, which the movie obviously takes liberties of that. But I felt it was very tasteful and set up from what happened in the first 2 acts of the film.
Right. So let's talk about the fact that this movie, Dr. Sleep.
Yes.
Mike Flanagan.
Who's like?
Did you watch? I didn't see Gerald's Game. But did you? I know. I'm sorry. I know.
Fuck.
But
That was one of my favorite movies that year.
I'm sure
2017, I think.
I'm gonna love it. I know
That movie was scarier than it.
There's certain. I believe it. It wasn't
way
scary. It was
fucking
fun.
scarier than it.
It was more fun than scary, and that's why I like it.
For sure.
Oh. But the But Haunting of Hill House. Did you guys watch that?
I saw that.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Amazing.
I know a lot of people like after like episode 6, it kind of like teeters
dipped.
off a little bit.
What's
but
the episode with the one shot?
That's 6.
I think it's 6. I think that most people. I think the general consensus that like that's
was the
where
high
kind
point?
of it peaked.
Interesting.
But
Okay.
I found like,
When was the
ending
car jump
beautiful.
scare?
That was like 8.
Oh,
fucked
that
me
to
up,
me is
dude.
the highlight.
I think I texted Cody right after that. I was like, "Fuck that."
I mean, I don't think in my entire life, let alone just as an adult, I literally jumped off the couch and ran out of the room.
It was
the scariest jump
both
scare of
Amber
my
and
entire life.
It's the one of the like of in regards to jump scares. I think Jurassic Park, the raptor scene in the first Jurassic Park when what the hell's her name? I can't think of her name.
The little girl,
purple hair from Star Wars. That's what I'm thinking of.
Oh my God!
Something with an L.
Fucking Laura Dern.
Laura Dern, excuse me. I think the jump scare where the raptor comes out from the side. Like,
Yes,
Mr.
yes,
Hammond,
yes.
I think we're back in business. That's like the best jump scare of all
That's a good one,
time.
that's a good one.
This like fucking levels with it because
Okay.
not only is it fucking, I know we're like getting off a tangent, but it's Mike Flanagan because he's amazing. He does no wrong. Like it's purposeful towards the story and it just makes sense. It's not like it's not nonsense and a loud noise. You know, it's actually meaningful. But
Right.
So like when going into this movie, I knew I wasn't gonna get any fucking jump scare. I knew it was gonna be like super fucking smart and like everything was gonna be timed out perfectly in the sense
Talking
of
about
like
Dr. Sleep.
Dr.
With
Sleep.
Dr. Sleep, yeah.
And like, dude, the way like
Well, wait, I didn't even finish saying that he made a sequel to the book and the movie.
and the movie he did it. Dude, okay, not to jump ahead too much, but the ending of this movie
Is the ending of The Shining.
of the Shining
right.
book.
I know. I'm aware of that. Yeah, I
Like-
know it. Yeah, but I haven't read it. But
like,
I know it.
It's like and that's probably why Stephen King signed off on it. It's like, oh yeah, you fucking do. Okay,
you wrapped it all up,
refixing
baby. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because Jack does that.
Jack does that. Jack, by the end of the movie, he turns
book.
turns on the boiler and blows up the whole.
By the end of the movie, Danny does it. In the book,
Yes.
The Shining, Jack
Correct.
does it.
Yeah.
Correct? Yeah.
But do you know anything about it, Brian? Do you know anything about the story?
About The Shining?
About
Sleep.
Dr. Sleep.
No, I didn't even know there was like a sequel or
it's
prequel
an
to-
official book sequel.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know there was a book for
It's
that.
his
Yeah.
only.
I think probably a lot of people didn't know that.
Oh, okay.
He has like sequels for the Dark Tower series. He's got
He has
his,
sequels for so many things
well,
that no one even
yes
knows
and
about.
no. He's got his his murder mystery, like Mr. Mercedes. He's got sequels to that. But this was like one of the first sequels he did to a book he's done like early on.
Well, you know what? Maybe it's because I was going to say, like, the sequels happen. There's sequels to so many characters in other books.
Yes,
because it's all connected.
Because it's all connected.
It's all connected.
Yeah, like Dick Halloran shows up in It, like the book. Like,
Yes.
that character.
Yeah.
But basically, it's basically like Dan Torrance all grown up dealing with the Shining problem.
kid.
That's
He's
the kid.
Yeah.
Like
Red
he,
rum.
Yeah,
he too
Hey,
grows up.
Can you fix that sign?
Shit. It's backwards.
He too.
I was going to say I need a D.
Oh, no. That's right. Don't we all? Damn it. That didn't work. I'm sorry. Oh, I hit the wrong one.
That's not even a Patreon section.
That
That's
was
just
off the show.
That's just off the show section.
Right, that was literally. Actually, now I have to say it. We were writing red rum on the sign on the front of the table, and Brian was literally like, "I need a D," and I was like, "Don't we all?"
It was really, really funny. And I said, you have to bring that up at some
And he
point.
did, and
we did.
I totally fucked it up. Oh!
Would it be bad if I went to go pee during the spoiler review? No, I'll wait.
You have to wait now.
Oh, I gotta wait now. So it's Dan Torrance all grown up. He becomes alcoholic because he's basically suppressing his shining ability, and because the more he drinks, the more the shining kind of goes away from him. But then he starts to clean up, and then he discovers that there are more people in the world that have this shining ability.
That's what the beer sounds like going down his throat.
That's making it way worse.
Way immersed.
Wait, ready? Wait, play it.
It's like the complete opposite of what it should be. It should be spitting into it.
Wait, do that one again.
People tune in. It's like the worst spoiler section. Just all this fucking bullshit.
So, all right, here we go. Dr. Sleep.
So now here we go. So he finds out that other
We
people in
haven't
the
even gotten to
world.
Rebecca Ferguson.
Oh my god.
We'll get there.
He finds out that there are more people in the world that have shining abilities, and he connects with a little girl who is like more powerful than anybody. I know it sounds kind of weird. He makes
It's
a joke-
actually not, they do a good job.
He makes
It's
a
not
joke
weird at all.
about it. Yeah.
But it's nothing weird about it.
No, and there's also a side story of these, which in the book they describe them as like basically kind of like vampires.
In the book, it's the main story.
It's
no,
like, well, it's like the
Kind
main
of?
story, but it's the main story. But like the way they describe them, it's like the closest thing you can represent it is like a vampire.
Yes,
they
yes.
literally suck the shine out of all these people that have these abilities, and that's how they like stay alive. And
great
so
fucking
it's
idea.
So fucking
God,
cool.
what a way to expand on The Shining.
Yeah, and not
and
do
make it that, like there's people that suck the shine out
yes,
of you.
and not do the same thing you did in the first movie. It's or first book too.
So it builds upon.
It builds
the
upon
lore.
it, and,
also,
and it uses it.
Correct me if I'm wrong. It also you could just read Dr. Sleep.
You could.
You don't need to read The Shining.
No, yeah,
'Cause
no,
it's its own story.
They do enough to kind of like recap things. It's obviously going to be more meaningful. And what this movie does, they actually reshoot a lot of iconic scenes from the first movie. There's no
the trailer was filled of like.
that's the
Right,
that's the
so that's
thing
interesting.
for them.
Which so I avoided that shit.
Yeah.
Like the plague.
Yeah.
Because I was just excited. I mean, Mike Flanagan. I like Ewan McGregor. I love Rebecca Ferguson from The Greatest Showman. And
she brought her hat with them.
Can we just talk about Rebecca Ferguson real quick?
She plays a character called Rose the Hat. She's the leader.
fucking name.
It's a great name. It's a leader of this group called the True Knot, and they basically they're kind of like vampires.
Yes.
They
Remind
turn
me of Salem's Lot.
They turn people and they feed off of other people's shine. Basically, that's how they live. They can live for years and years and years. And by the way, the grandpa in a part of the True Knot, he's in Gerald's Game.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, he's great.
I bet you he's probably the tall man too, and fucking.
He actually might be.
He's probably in.
In
Haunting of Hill House.
And the Haunting of Hill House. And so they go around. They travel across country, and they've been living for centuries and stuff.
That shot from above of like
they're
like the
fucking
cracking,
going.
the bones cracking, unbelievable.
Wonderful. And they just go around fucking feeding off people's shines. And so they eventually like. Dan and this little girl Abra, they meet up with each other and try to stop this True Knot from, because they're like killing innocent kids. They're like typical Stephen King, where children are being killed, not having orgies. All these kids are being killed, and Dan teams up with this girl to like eventually stop the True Knot.
Nice.
Got it.
Yeah, I got it.
All right, spoiler
cool.
section over. No, we just
That's the
describe
spoiler.
the
whole
the movie.
Fuck, I got to be so bad.
So, do you
I'm
really
gonna take the
you wanna
mic with
run?
me. No, it's fine.
Go ahead. Are you sure?
But yeah, no, I fucking. The one thing I was worried is how much they were going to like rely on The Shining, and that's like, I don't know,
It's only the last act.
15% of the.
So
movie.
yeah, I was gonna say it's not.
Yeah.
It's the thing is, people are like, oh, there's so much of The Shining in the last act. However, but here's the thing, the movie has already won you over by that point.
Yes,
Or it hasn't.
it's earned
Like,
the point to get to there,
or it hasn't.
Yeah.
If it won you over, it did it on its own merit, not
Yeah.
with The Shining.
The only other thing that I saw in Dr. Sleep where I was like, oh, hey, wait a minute, is when Dan is being interviewed for his job. And I was like, oh, that's like the same
so
room.
I was so confused because it was very clearly the
I thought it was like
same
a dream
room.
sequence or like a fucking hallucination.
Well, no, I haven't read the book, so I was like, oh, is he working at the Overlook?
Yeah,
What the
right?
fuck?
Because in the book, in the Shining book, the Overlook burns down, In the movie,
Correct.
the Overlook is still
and also Halloran is alive.
Dick Halloran's
at the
alive.
end.
But they handled that perfectly.
Brilliant.
That was
Brilliant.
wonderful.
So I mentioned it before, but yeah, like the fact that he made a sequel to the book and the movie and made it work.
Yes.
What an unbelievable feat. It's
Have you
truly unbelievable.
Have you listened? He did a podcast with Michael Rosenbaum.
No, I haven't
Listen
heard
to
that.
it.
That sounds fun. Why
Listen
Michael
to it.
Rosenbaum of all people?
I guess he has a podcast, and he's.
Oh, it's on Michael Rosenbaum's
Yes,
podcast.
excuse me.
Oh, I thought
Sorry.
you were saying that like,
Just a
I thought you were saying
random-
like the Hollywood Reporter put them together. I'm like,
no,
why?
that was like 15 years ago.
He's a big
and
fan
yeah,
of fucking
yeah,
Smallville.
Yeah, Smallville. No, Michael
his
Rosenbaum has a
podcast.
podcast.
That makes a lot
and
more
he brought him on
sense.
because like after Dr. Sleep, I got obsessed. So I was looking up a bunch of podcasts.
I listened to like
with Michael
Slash Film
Flanagan.
had a little
yeah.
quick thing with him. It was fantastic.
I
Mike
really
Flanagan's
have
a
to pee.
man.
I'm gonna do it.
Go pee.
I'm gonna do it. But yeah, he basically.
We're gonna talk about Universal Studios.
Okay, all right.
Wait,
he basically.
what about the time code?
No. Keep talking, Dr. Sleep.
Okay.
You got to keep it going. It's
All
gonna
right,
be the fastest
hurry.
pace. No, but he mentions a lot of stuff.
Don't
and
do that. You're ruining him. You're killing him. Damn
I
it.
have got the
doesn't have
headphones on. I
that.
can't hear
Okay.
it. He's playing the peace sounds, is it? I can hear it in my mind.
Oh, he's
No, but
playing him.
he basically talks about like getting King's approval and stuff, and like it. The thing that makes me think that like the studio didn't interfere with him
It's
is
so
that
fucking
it was
loud.
like, oh, God damn it. All right, I'm peeing.
Go pee. Tell me when you get back.
Spoil it.
So a big thing for me, and we'll talk about because he's gonna want to talk about this. When
You
we get
didn't
back.
care for the movie.
No, I thought it was great. I thought it was great.
I
What
thought
I
you
said
said
before
you-
was no. He said you loved it, and I was like, I don't know. I'm just saying I don't know that it wasn't like my favorite movie of the year or anything like that. Just the fact that we're just joking because I keep wanting to talk about it, but it's not like it's my favorite movie of the year.
But you
it's
still
more about-
enjoyed it.
I loved it. I don't want. It
just
was.
said-
Listen,
Get your shit together.
Listen, it's really hard to say. No, I'm gonna say I loved it. Fuck it.
You loved it.
I'm gonna say I loved it. Yeah, I loved
Okay.
it. I fucking loved it because I feel like I keep thinking. When I first walked out, I was like, "That was really good," but it's the one movie that I've seen in recent memory that I can't stop thinking about. So
Okay.
yes, so I mean, I loved it because of that. But so here's the thing that he'll walk in to us talking about this, but this is interesting. Do you know how they handle? Excuse me, because again, we're in spoiler territory, right? So we're okay.
Yeah.
Jack Torrance shows up
I didn't know that.
from The Shining.
That is
Wendy Torrance
Jack-
shows up.
I was wondering if because Wendy survived The Shining.
Yep. So now, how do you think they handled that? This is one of the big things I want to talk about. How do you think they handled that? We're
Wonderfully,
talking about
tastefully.
Jack,
Sorry.
Wendy, etc. We're going to talk. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Wait, like
how do you think they?
Fuck, I gotta take a piss.
Nicholson
Hold on.
Image.
Well, so I'm saying, how do you think they handled those characters showing up in this movie from the original Stanley Kubrick film?
If they did, it would be a lot of over the shoulder shots or footage from the original movie.
Do you want to tell them?
So for the shoulder. No, I'm kidding. They full on recast everybody.
Totally different actors.
Oh, brand
Yeah.
new people.
Dick
Yep.
Halloran, Jack Torrance. They recast everybody.
Jack Torrance was, you know who it was?
Henry Thomas.
Henry Thomas, Elliot from E.T., and as well as the father
Haunting
from
of Hill
Haunting
House.
of Hill House, I should say, yeah.
But
Yeah.
but it's like they wear the same stuff.
Yep.
So it looks like them.
Now the
They
woman
made him look just like, she was basically,
she was
doing a
basic- but
parody
it was
almost.
perfect though.
Yeah.
Like absolutely perfect.
I wouldn't say parody, sorry, an impression. A parody sounds like I'm making fun of it.
The guy who played Dick Halloran was like spot on.
Might as
too.
well- yeah, might as well have been
But
Scatman.
Henry Thomas, because he, in the context of what was happening, he was playing Lloyd, the bartender / Jack
So,
Torrance.
do you remember in The Shining? Do you remember?
He's talking to the bartender.
And he says, weren't you the old caretaker? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. So the idea is that the character of Lloyd, because what's the actual Grady.
Grady, yeah.
So it's
the guy who
Grady, something Grady, not Lloyd. Lloyd is a made up name.
Lloyd is a made up name. Yes.
So something Grady, I can't think of the name. I'm sorry, but something Grady is the guy who killed his family before Jack Torrance
it's
came in.
Lloyd Grady.
I don't think it's Lloyd. No, I think it's not. You want to look it up?
Lloyd is the bartender,
Something
and then
Grady.
Grady
But-
was the father who killed.
Because he comes in and Jack Torrance comes in, Jack Nicholson comes in and calls him Lloyd, and I'm pretty sure he's just making that up, but maybe it is Lloyd Grady. You're gonna look that up real quick. Okay,
so Jack Nicholson not in the movie.
not at all.
Okay.
So right, because their choices are to use old footage
Yeah.
or de-age Jack Nicholson or something like that.
Yeah.
It's just.
It wouldn't work.
So here's the thing, keeping in mind that this is not specifically a sequel to the Shining movie, it is a Dr. Sleep movie that is trying to be a sequel to the Shining book, a sequel to the Shining movie, and an adaptation of Dr. Sleep, which, what a fucking feat. Once again,
Yeah.
what's his name?
I just read that Daniel Lloyd made a cameo in the movie. I didn't even know.
Did he really? Oh, good for him.
Like at the baseball game.
He looks totally different, though. I'm
I'm
pretty sure I
sure.
looked it up.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He was like
it's not
5.
Lloyd Grady. It's something else. When you
Well,
find it.
I saw Henry Thomas as Jack Torrance, Dan's father, who apparition presents himself as Lloyd.
Yeah,
gotta look up
it's
Shining, hold on.
something D Grady, D something Grady, I think.
D-
I could be wrong. I also could be. It might be Lloyd, but I don't think it is. So anyway, so point is, the way that they looked at it was, well, the character of Jack Torrance is on screen right now.
Yeah.
This is the character.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. Like it.
Delbert Grady.
Delbert, thank you. I was right. Yeah, Delbert Grady. That's right. So Lloyd is just the bartender. Whoever gets sucked into the hotel becomes Lloyd.
Yeah.
So he's not. So
This
Henry
is, by the way,
Thomas-
Dan talking to Lloyd, who looks like his father.
So Danny, grown up, Ewan McGregor, goes to the bar.
Yeah.
And the bartender now is not Delbert Grady, but Jack Torrance, his father.
Does he recognize him?
Absolutely. Immediately.
he does.
But Jack Torrance, that's very important. He didn't play Jack Torrance.
Until like the last second, but it's not like.
But he played Lloyd.
Yeah, he wasn't doing like, hey.
Is he listed in the credits as Lloyd or Jack Torrance? Actually, I don't know.
In the credits, it's listed as Jack Torrance.
Okay, it's fair. That's fine. That's fine. But conceptually, he's playing Lloyd. And now, if you remember in the original movie, he's like, you're Delbert Grady, aren't you? And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So in this movie, it's the same thing. And he's like, you're my father, Jack Torrance. And he's like, I'm Lloyd. I'm the bartender. I don't know what you're talking about. So the fact that it doesn't look exactly like Jack Nicholson is perfectly fine because he's not playing the exact same character.
Right.
Now, in a perfect world, somehow it could be Jack Nicholson from that time.
Yes.
But so your choices are, to use old footage, right? Restored footage or de-age. And I think they made the right decision.
Absolutely, yeah.
Absolutely.
And he talks about it in that podcast because like he
talked about it a little bit in the other one too.
He requested like to get archival footage and stuff.
Great written interview as well that I read that I have to send to you. Remind me.
Oh, okay, please do. Yes. That was so proper. He's like, oh yes,
I have to. It's good.
Yeah, and like eventually like getting up to that point, because like the whole movie, it's like this kind of like Dan eventually like gets over his alcoholism. He works at a caretaker, which like the Dr. Sleep stuff. The reason why they call him Dr. Sleep is because he works in a hospice and he helps people
as they're about to die. He kind of helps them go to sleep.
Yeah, he Dr. Sleep.
He makes them comfortable going into the afterlife.
I wish they kind of like spent more time doing that stuff because that was like really
in
interesting.
The movie. It felt like a one-off little line that made the movie title.
We need a title.
So glad it's not called The Shining 2.
Yeah, that would have.
That's amazing. That is
maybe
called Dr.
marketing.
Sleep.
That would have been a lot better, but
right because it did bomb.
It didn't do well.
I wish it really did well.
Did it officially bomb? It did. It did.
I think there was an article that said it lost 50 million or something.
That's a bomb.
Which is damn shame because like the Warner Brothers had a lot of faith in
Warner
this
Brothers,
movie.
Though? Did they have any big movies this year?
Joker.
So is it okay?
Joker.
Oh my god, so they're fine.
Yeah,
oh my
I think
god,
they're
what am I
fine.
saying?
Yeah.
They're fine. Jesus, every movie could bomb.
I think they're totally fine.
They made straight up $1 billion
Yeah.
because
Like
the
a
budget of
50
that was
million.
like 15 million.
Yeah.
They
Right.
straight up made $1 billion.
Right?
What am I saying?
totally fine.
Did Warner Brothers have a big movie?
Well, they also had Shazam too. They had Shazam.
Yeah, that was this year?
That was this year. I think.
It was. You're right.
Yeah.
this year.
But literally the
Shazam.
biggest R-rated movie of all time. That's insane. Okay, so they're
So
fine.
good for them.
You know what? That's good. That actually means that everything's okay. They're fine. Like they're not going to be like mad about
No,
it. Thank God. Thank God.
No, and I know that Mike Flanagan's his next project is like his most excited thing.
What did you say it is? Did you?
I don't know what
Sorry,
it is. I
you
know what
said
it is,
before
but-
somebody else's. What did you say? Oh, you said before somebody else's project that leaked.
Oh, Robert Eggers.
That's what you're talking about. That's right. That's right.
But
okay.
yeah, the way fucking everything plays out, the way he eventually meets Abra, because Abra, she's just this young
Can we
girl
talk about
that
her?
knows her shit. She's
Fucking brilliant.
wonderful.
So how do you feel about like kid actors? Are you usually like, in movies?
If they're good, like the kids in JoJo Rabbit were fantastic.
But
Yeah.
more often than not, I feel like we can all agree like it's very often I'm just like,
also the kids in
kids.
Hill House were fucking
great.
great,
They're
too.
great.
And,
Mike Flanagan's clearly good at that.
and one of the girls that played one of the daughters in Hill House makes a cameo in
Yes,
this movie
yes.
too, which is really great. Jacob Tremblay is in this movie.
Jacob Tremblay.
Of course he is.
He's like a shitty one, not a shitty, but like he's
Oh,
just
it's a
like
great
a one.
scene.
It's a wonderful
Can
scene.
we talk about that? I've been seeing so much chatter about how they went too far in that scene.
No, not
what
at
are you
all.
fucking talking about?
That was so tastefully fucking done.
It was a horrific murder
Yes, of a child.
of a child,
Oh.
truly horrific, and not even graphic so much as at worse, it was
Right.
emotionally disturbing.
Yeah, like you end up seeing chapter 2, chapter 2, Brian.
Yeah, it was the worst movie I've seen this year.
Holy shit!
I don't want to say that, but
It was the worst.
I enjoyed
you know,
it, but-
like when like the little
You
girls
gotta
like
see Dr. Sleep, then you would like it better.
you know, like the little girls under the bleachers, and then like
Yeah.
it was
That
just
was
like
that was nothing. That was
You know?
nothing
Yeah.
compared to
like,
this.
Like
Also
this
an
was like
unnecessary scene that did nothing for the story.
Well, so in my opinion, this was much more brutal, much
yes,
more horrifying,
very meaningful, and a very impactful,
and very
scene.
impactful. But in the way that you feel it didn't do anything to the story, which
Yeah.
I've been seeing a couple people saying, I don't think so because I think it really showed how They don't give a. They're just trying
They
to
don't
survive.
give a fuck.
And that's also brilliant is that you kind of get it. They're just trying to survive.
Right. And was that the epic moment when
They suck out his
like
shine.
they suck out the shine.
Yeah.
But like and Abra senses this because there's like different levels of shine. Like people can do different types of shining.
Abra's like the best.
She's like the best at doing it. And so she sensed this little boy getting murdered and she kind of sees it all happening. And because she's so like thrown off or she's scared by it,
She sees the whole thing happen.
she sees the whole thing happen. It actually like Dan Torrance gets a sense of what's happening.
Yep.
Like there's this like epic moment when it happens and he just like he's in bed and everything shakes and breaks.
That's awesome.
And he falls out of bed.
This
It's
is
like
Red
this
Rum.
great epic moment.
Yep.
And then even Rose the Hat, Rebecca Ferguson, she like turns around and she gives us like fucking look. She's like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah, she senses it like in the out in the world.
The True Knot, they're kind of like slowly dying off because they don't have a lot of shine. They keep them in these like little canisters.
Canisters, that's right.
And they're looking for their whale. Like they're looking for this endless amount of supply of.
They're looking for basically they're trying to find. So this girl is like the ultimate supply of shine because she's so good. Oh. And everyone that they're finding, including like Jacob Tremblay, doesn't have quite enough. Like so they're just like, all right, we got a little bit. We got to find the next one. So they rather than continuing to try to like find the next little bit of shine they can get, they're like, this girl, if we can get her, we can eat for a fucking decade kind of deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they want to fucking find her. And I'm telling you, this actress, this girl, I don't know if she's in any other major things. I think she's been in something else, but this is the big thing. Yeah. Abra is the name of the character if you're going to look it up. But she is in the movie so much.
Abra Stone?
Probably, yeah.
Kylie Curran.
So click on it. Has she done anything else major or no?
She was in The Greatest Showman. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, God, don't you dare. I was going to say, that was Zendaya.
Yes.
You son of a bitch.
Yeah, star of Spider-Man,
I don't think she's been in many other things.
She did
if
one
anything.
other thing, said, I can, I will, I did.
Okay, so so this is a big thing.
Yeah.
Oh, she did all right.
She is fantastic.
Wonderful.
And the thing is, this is a movie where she's in it a lot. So if she wasn't good, it would have been horrible.
The fucking sequence when
I was excited for her to be on screen again.
Yes, yeah, you're not dreading every
time.
moment.
No, I'm like, where is she? Where is she?
The scene where Rose the Hat thinks she's all clever and she's sneaking into Abra's mind to get through there, and then Abra's
something to
just
say about
like,
that.
just like, fuck you, dude. The whole crowd when that happened, when she got her hand smashed off, which there's like a very similar scene of that hand
Gerald's
ripping
game.
part in Gerald's game.
I'm aware of it only because I've listened to interviews where apparently in every single thing that he's done, he has a big hand moment.
It's fucking wonderful. I love it so much. Like the whole crowd cheered. Like this was like the first time I've seen in so long where like a villain is so vulnerable but also so desperate. Like she's so scary and menacing, but she's like, oh, she's kind of a goof too.
It's
Like
so
she doesn't have
goddamn
everything
beautiful.
together. Yeah.
Can we just talk about how beautiful Rebecca Ferguson is?
Rebecca Ferguson is
Do we
not
want to just
only
get this out of the way?
she's a talented actress. Actor, excuse me.
She was, first of all, actually, before I say that she's beautiful, let's talk about what actually matters here.
Like Mission Impossible.
She killed the fucking
she's
role.
Great.
Yeah, well, but in this movie, brilliant, fucking brilliant. That's how I feel right now. Yeah, thinking about Rebecca Ferguson.
She's so sexy.
You said it.
We're
man.
saying it. When those eyes light up blue.
But here's the thing. That's part of the character.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alluring is the word I would use in terms of what she would probably think for what she's putting out into the role. It's so unbelievably alluring. Like you don't question at all why a child would go with her.
Right. She looks very gypsy-ish.
sexy, but also like trustworthy, so alluring, like trustworthy, like where a kid would be like, oh yeah, of course, oh my gosh, yeah.
Like that opening scene.
My God.
Like if that was done in like it was done in it, and it was just like just getting chomped up.
That no, fuck that.
Just
This is so much more
wonderful.
effective. In that
So
regard.
much more effective. Yeah.
Much more effective villain for sure. Which,
Yeah.
by the way, I think he's great as Pennywise, but it's just a
he's
totally
wonderful.
different type of movie.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that's what's happening.
And all the different characters. All the different characters within the True Knot are really great because they're all like different and unique.
There's so many great characters. Every single character is excellent in that thing. But so you just reminded me though, the scene where she's flying across the world. One of the coolest scenes I've seen this year.
Beautiful. The way he's able to shoot that. She's just floating above, and the way she falls back too.
She's just floating on one side of the screen, and the entire planet is flying by, and she's flying. It's fucking awesome.
It's like all through the mind. When you hear
you have to see it on the big screen. You can't miss it. You have to see that scene on the big screen.
When you hear like
that's why I want to go see it again.
The shining voice because it's like so it's
Yep,
like
yep,
it's
yep.
like Bane voicey, like it's like I do The Shining too. Like it's just like in your fucking face. It's really really fucking great.
It's
It's kind of like that.
I thought
yeah.
that was Glover for a second.
Danny Glover. This is America.
No,
No.
that's Donald. Do you remember?
What'd you say? I didn't hear
What
what you
did
said.
you say? You said Danny.
I heard Glover.
I said Glover, and you said Danny Glover. This is
From
America.
Angels in America.
This
from
is
Angels
America.
in the Outfield.
It's
Oh,
his
Donald
famous line.
Glover. Excuse
His
me.
famous line. This is America.
America. And then
If you
wait.
build it, America
And then we're
will
all
come.
doing it. Yeah.
Wait. It sounded like the
Floating,
game
Danny
Glover.
Glover. You
Anyone
brought
know
up-
what I'm talking about?
You brought up
What?
Danny
the video
Glover.
game Glover.
No, I don't know that one.
Cloverfield.
Can you look up on YouTube real quick? Glover laugh.
Glover.
I hope it doesn't come up with Danny Glover cracking up.
Yeah, that,
Rebecca
that was
Ferguson
great.
was unfucking believable. Ewan
Yeah.
McGregor was great. I listen. I'm just not attracted to Ewan McGregor as much as Rebecca Ferguson. So that's why I'm
Oh my
saying
god!
a lot more about
Dude,
Rebecca Ferguson
the
right now.
beard, he's so Obi-Wan. That's just
He's just getting ready.
That's just that's him. Like I can't wait. That's what everyone would say though. Like if
Yeah.
they saw Dr. Sleep, it's like, oh my god, he had the beard.
I'm not
He's Obi-Wan.
I'm not against. Oh. Okay, so wait, is the laugh in this?
I don't know. It just says PC intro.
PC culture.
Damn it!
I got like a beard hair that's
Hold on,
fucking
wait.
killing me right
Keep
now.
talking, Cobster.
I don't know.
Oh wait, you don't go by Cobster anymore.
I'll fucking
I
I'll
always
fucking deck you,
I
dude.
met you as Cobster, you son of a bitch.
What are you doing? Oh, that's the score for.
It's from Nintendo 64.
Okay, hold on, wait.
You're not on the mic. I can't hear
Okay,
That
ready?
one?
That sound, ready? Tell me that's not the same sound you played.
This is the basic sound. Yeah.
you. It's pretty close. Was that worth it? Was that worth it?
What the hell?
That's our live read music.
That's our in studio band.
All right, ready? That sound. Come on, that sounded pretty similar.
That sounds pretty good. Yeah.
That's not a lawnmower. That's my wife. Oh God damn it!
we're wrapping up the show.
All
we
right,
have to do it
Last time. Glover, I hardly know her. All right, that worked.
But his friend too. His friend.
Oh yes, the guy. Yeah, I can't think of the actor's name, but
Yeah, he's in
I
like
was
everything.
shocked at that scene.
Oh, that yeah.
I
that.
was genuinely.
I was like,
gasped.
oh no! I think that's one complaint most people are having because like Dan Torrance uses a gun and starts killing all these people.
Yes,
and
people have
stuff.
been saying they thought that
It's
scene
like-
was like too actiony and weird, and I'm like, I don't know.
I mean,
I thought it
fucking-
was
just
fine.
fucking gun,
Is
he
it
had
not in the
a-
book? I guess.
That I didn't get that. I didn't get that.
I don't know. That's why I
part.
want to read. I'm curious to see what was made up by Mike Flanagan and what was made up by Stephen King.
I think I'm pretty sure the last act was made up.
Yes, well,
maybe.
'cause
I would imagine.
Yeah,
so.
that makes sense. I
Um,
thought it worked. Oh, okay. Wait. Let's be clear though. There's one aspect of the movie that is horrible. Every time they show shots from The Shining.
oh well, yeah, like the
Horrible.
recreated ones.
The recreated shot of her like
Yeah.
with the door
Oh,
breaking.
yeah, they
Like,
do that a
we
couple of times.
Fucking get it.
Yeah,
we get it.
They
And the
that's
shot
like
of the blood elevator.
Yeah, we didn't
What
need
is she
that.
looking at?
Yeah, so towards
Horrible.
the end, so basically what they're doing at the very end of the movie, Dan and Abra are leading Rose the Hat, who's the only living True Knot person, or at least the True Knot of this clan that are left. They're luring her to the one place they know
Overlook.
that could like fuck her up, because in the whole movie, he suppresses his
Shine.
horrors of,
yes,
of the
yes.
Overlook in his mind, in like these coffins, basically in his mind, like the twins, the
woman in room 237,
the
yeah.
old woman in the bathtub, like
Yep.
all these different things. And so he eventually goes back there with her, and that's where you kind of get all these like recreation of shots and stuff from the Overlook, because it's like, oh, like
but it doesn't
remember?
work.
No, I think it worked, but I think with
You're saying, does it work like as a viewer? Like, did it
Well,
work?
you're saying it doesn't work.
No. I thought it worked. It
Well,
worked. What didn't work was
there's a part where he goes up to the door, like the red rum door. He looks through it.
where
It's in the
here's
trailer
Johnny
too.
door. The here's Johnny door.
Yeah.
And then like
the
he looks
poster.
through it, and there's a quick shot of
the axe coming through,
yeah,
and
it's just
Wendy's
like,
screaming.
Yeah,
But
so
it's like Yeah, I
we
know
didn't
what
need
this
that.
is.
You know,
It's hitting.
they didn't do a whole lot of it though.
Like 3 of them,
like
maybe.
a couple of times. Yeah, the
And
blood.
that's literally the worst part of the movie. That's the part where I would be if I was like showing someone this movie and I
Right.
was like, "Hey, this movie's fucking great."
If I would
be embarrassed during those.
I would
scenes.
say like if there was any studio notes, they'd be like, "We need this."
That's
We
probably
need
yeah.
We need this.
But
you
there's
know?
the part where literally Rose the Hat walks in and she looks over at the elevator and she's like she's looking at the elevator.
But at the same
and then
time-
like the reverse shot is the blood, basically the blood elevator, and she's like grinning at it and I'm like,
Yeah.
are you seeing this?
Well,
what
but
does this matter to you? Are
at
you
the
a
same-
fan of the movie?
Well, at the same time, that's her experiencing this place for the first time. Someone with
is
the
she
shining.
seeing it?
I think so because Danny saw it when he was a kid too, and they both have shining abilities.
Fucking, but like, I guess.
Yeah.
I never thought about that. Do they have the Shining?
The True Knot?
Yeah.
I mean, she fucking
They suck
the way
up the Shining though, but
the way they found
Are
the way
they-
she found them. You know,
that's interesting.
Maybe
Wait,
it's like
I-
a never evolution of.
so could
The
they suck
Shining.
each other off? No, but for real, could they?
I don't know.
Cannibalize? I never
as far
thought
as I
about
read,
that.
they didn't expand too much on that lore. Maybe I don't know.
I kind of want to see it again.
I want to see it again.
I'm gonna go see it again. When you want to let's all
Want
three
to see
go
it together?
it
You want
for
to
your
hold
first
hands
time.
and
Not
something?
right now.
Oh, okay, let's go right now. Let's
Maybe
end the
this
show.
weekend.
Maybe
We should go see it this
I want to
weekend.
see Ford v Ferrari.
Me too.
That's my next one.
Fuck.
Room.
Oh, you've already seen? Have you seen Knives Out?
No, I want to see that.
So, I'm going next Wednesday. If you're interested, I'll keep you posted. If you're interested.
All right, I'll talk about it in a second. I'll talk, well, after
Don't
the
let me forget
spoiler.
to get your fucking number. I don't have your number.
No, because
He
I'm not
doesn't-
going to give you my number.
You're going to.
Anyway, so they get to that
Oh,
point.
damn it! That would have been perfect.
And there's kind of like a finalist showdown, and there they kind of recreate stuff where Rose the Hat is walking up the steps, and Danny has the axe.
And they're
within
doing
his
like the
step.
same thing, like the swiping. Blah,
Yeah,
blah, blah.
it's like
yeah.
just like a reverse of it.
Yeah. There's a lot of I get it. I get
Yeah.
it. If you don't like that, I get
But
it.
I
But
love
I was
that-
having so much fucking fun.
I love that they trapped her in the actual maze itself.
yeah.
And that's cool as fuck. And then like all the repressed stuff that he had from the Overlook, he basically let loose, and they ended up fucking killing.
I thought it was
her.
fun. I thought
But
it was
then
cool.
They ended up killing him too, and I was like, oh really? That's it? Okay.
Yes, that was
That was
nice.
surprising.
I'm glad that I'm glad
Because
about that.
it reassures no. I mean, they could probably do sequels with like Abra, but
Well, did
like
you hear they were supposed? He had one
like another
potentially
one
in the works to do a Doctor Sleep
That's
2,
what it said,
but it
despite-
bombed.
Or it said despite box office bomb. I'll look it up again.
Did it say, despite box office bomb, they're thinking about it still?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, okay, so like, despite Dan Torrance dying, like it's similar to how Dick Halloran,
Right,
was
same
like,
thing.
like he could be like
Did he
around.
die in the book?
Who? Dan Torrance?
Yeah.
Doctor Sleep? I don't know.
I have no idea.
I
Okay,
actually
I have no
don't
idea.
know. I haven't got. I want to read it and find out if he actually did.
I have no idea. Okay.
As far as I know, he has no plans for like another Shining Doctor
I'm
Sleep
fine.
book.
I'm fine with just leave it here.
I mean,
it's
like-
so good. Because what
like-
are they gonna do? Are they gonna do?
Like, what else could they do?
Is
Like,
if Rebecca Ferguson's not in it, I don't know if I want to
like,
see it.
They mention that there are more people out there that are like the True Knot.
It's just not going to
but
be.
It wouldn't
it's
be
just
as
not gonna
impactful.
be-
Like, you would have to keep her alive and then continue that on again.
This was a great. Yeah, I think this worked really well.
yeah. I think they're also
The majority
going.
of the movie is its own movie.
Yeah.
The majority of the movie is not a Shining 2. It's its own thing. Which I've seen people complaining. They're like, there was not enough Shining, and I'm like, well, it's not The Shining.
Well,
and then other
yeah.
people complaining, there's too much Shining. Well, what
Exactly.
the fuck are you talking
There-
about?
That's the sequel problem in general. Like
Yeah.
the sequel is just the same thing as the first movie.
Which this one is not at all. That's
Not at
why
all.
I thought it was great.
Yeah. I totally agree.
I thought it was fucking awesome.
It's really
man.
cool. It looks fucking great. The music's really
Looks great.
good.
Some amazing sequences.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god. Seriously, the flying around the world thing. Is this movie? It's not playing in IMAX anymore. It's too late now. But I want to go. I would go see it again.
I would
in
definitely go
theaters.
see it again.
We should go see it. We should go see it.
It's like-
I
it's
know you
like-
want to see. Ford v Ferrari. I want to see as well.
It's
but
like
I'll see Dr.
perfect.
Sleep.
It's like perfect Stephen King too, because like there's like specific
Yes.
things like
Very zany.
his apartment and his wall is a chalkboard and he writes on it and then she telepathically talks to him through the
Listen,
chalkboard.
I want more weird without explanation
yeah.
in movies, and you don't get that anymore. You know why?
Why?
Because of fucking CinemaSins.
Oh yeah.
It just tells you.
Not just CinemaSins, but the internet. Like
Everything. Everything.
the internet dissecting movies and
15
CinemaSins
15
dissecting
Easter
movies.
eggs in this.
Yeah, like things wrong with. It's like, why does he have a chalkboard in his fucking? Because it's
Yeah.
fucking cool. Fuck
yeah,
you.
Yeah, it's cool as fuck.
Fuck you. You don't
Yeah.
need an explanation.
Oh shit, he's calling you up.
Well, that's kind of a gag beef that we were trying to. Jacob and I are trying to start like more.
Well,
of a
Jacob's
gag.
not here.
I know. We're trying to start a beef with CinemaSins, but it's more of a gag.
That's
It's
funny.
just stupid.
I wish Jacob was here.
They have cinema wins as
Fuck
well. in
you.
fairness.
Yeah,
They-
I've seen
I know what they're doing.
Fuck you.
yeah.
What is
Start
our
beef with that
second
guy.
main topic today?
Oh, that's it. Are we done? there anything else you want to talk
before
about?
it says Warner Bros. Greenlit a Dr. Sleep sequel before it underperformed.
See, they do that all the time with movies, man.
And-
I'll tell you what. I thought Dr. Sleep was awesome. I don't want another one. I say leave it as is.
Even
Go
without
out on
like
top.
just going
Go
on
out on
top.
top, man.
They did the same thing with It Chapter 2. Like, it's a what do they call it? Duology.
Can I tell you what? When they make the 5-hour It full thing of It Chapter 1 and 2, where it goes back and forth to the kids and the adults from the start, that's gonna be the best version of this whole thing.
That
Dude,
could be
no
good.
question.
Yeah, yeah.
No question.
You know who
and I
I-
will go to the theaters to see that.
You know who I
5-hour
want?
cut.
You know who I wish would have done it?
Directing wise, Mike Flanagan.
Mike Flanagan.
Well, of course.
Like, he's so perfect because he talks about, like, Gerald's Game. For the longest time, Stephen King said, like, it's unfilmable.
Right, I
And
heard
then
that.
he
I still haven't
fucking
seen
did
it. I still haven't seen it, but I heard that. I heard it.
Literally on Netflix. What the fuck
I
are you doing?
know,
Oh, you don't
I
have
know.
Netflix either? Oh, do Disney Plus or Netflix.
My family uses my Netflix. They don't even pay for Netflix. They use my own.
Come on, Striffs. You Cubans. Cuban fucks.
Hey,
Oh, that reminds me. It said the Hispanic movie-going audience slept on Dr. Sleep as well.
Really?
slept on it.
Yeah.
Is there? Well, but there's like that one guy. He's got to be Hispanic, right? The True Knock guy. He's a Hispanic dude, isn't he?
Oh, the main guy? Yeah.
Or is he, like, Native American?
A Crow Daddy, right?
Crow Daddy.
I think Crow
Is
Daddy.
He Hispanic or
might
Native
be.
American? He could look like you could convince me of
Could be
either.
One of the two. I don't know. You're more white than we are. So it's dangerous.
Not
Be a
to
little
mention,
dangerous.
Dr.
Actually, I
Sleep
don't
didn't
know.
wake up the young female and Hispanic horror-going demos with its billing as a sequel to
Amber
the
liked
main.
it. She's a young female and
Hispanic, too.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
Interesting.
I guess it didn't get a group of Hispanics to go.
Yeah. I mean, when I saw
That's
it, I
just
saw
one.
it like yeah.
That's the only one.
I think I saw it like on a Saturday night, and it was pretty crowded.
Oh,
but-
my theater was empty.
Oh,
I saw it right when it opened. My theater was empty. And actually, side note, there was a. So I was sitting right next to. I was
Shia LaBeouf.
no. I was here. That's a different story. That wasn't even on. Yeah, that wasn't even in the Patreon
Off-camera
part.
story.
I can't tell that story. That was so. It was cringy, right? It was pretty cringy.
I don't know what he's talking about.
The Shia LaBeouf. thing.
I don't
When
know what
was
he's
sitting
talking
there.
about.
Damn, I love him. Though. I fucked up. Anyway, so I'm a fucking idiot, and I sat down I sat in the seat that I bought a ticket for, right next to two people that for some reason bought two seats right next to me, even though the theater was like empty.
And the whole theater was empty.
But I could have moved. I could have gone one seat to my left and been one seat to my left and one seat to my right open.
Yeah.
But I didn't because I was like, I'm just gonna sit in my seat.
Nah.
Whatever. I'm an idiot, and I could have done that. And so, two seats down from me to my left was a girl at the theater alone, and she cracked up when one of the True Knock got fucking shotgun to the head.
Oh, okay.
She laughed.
She laughed.
And I fell in love with her.
And you followed her home.
Yeah. No joke though. I like after the movie ended, I literally was like, no, for real. After okay. You guys are both in relationships. Never mind. What's the point of getting into this?
You can go into it.
Have you ever been in a movie theater and there's a guy or a girl sitting a couple of rows away from you? I've actually experienced this with a guy as well. And you kind of connect with them. You are reacting. You
Similar
hear
to them.
each other reacting to different things, and you feel like I know that. So they came together. You know the movie They Came Together?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they did.
One of my favorite fucking movies. You know it. You know it. You know it.
I don't know. You just came
help me,
together
what's
and
his
I
name?
laughed.
Amy Poehler, Mike
Yeah, but
Showalter.
What's the fucking? I can't think of his
Mike
name right now.
Showalter.
No, the director though. I can't think of his name. Oh my god.
It's not Mike.
Paul Feig.
He
It's
did.
Mike-
He did. What? How does American Samurai? Why did I can't think of him?
Oh,
David Wayne.
David Wayne.
David Wayne,
David
yes.
Wayne directed it. Yeah, David Wayne directed it. So it's one of those kind of movies. You never seen it?
no.
It's
I-
ridiculous.
Literally the funniest movie I've ever seen in my
Really?
life. Yes, 100%. I laughed from start to finish. But the point is, there was a guy in the back of the theater when I saw it who was laughing just as much as I was. I
you
literally don't think I stopped laughing from
you
the
wanted to
moment.
fucking bang him.
Well, I mean, listen, I don't know. Sure, maybe. But point is, I was like, I would be best friends with this guy. But and part of me when the movie ended, I was like, I kind of want to like say hello to him in the lobby.
Yeah.
But he fucking booked it. He left.
What a fucking
But
piece of shit.
my thought process was like, yo, we were like legit connecting over. Like he can hear me and I can hear him. I know he can hear me. You know what I mean? We are laughing
Y'all
the
knew
hardest
it.
in the whole theater.
Can I tell you one thing that's pretty corny? I saw JoJo Rabbit with my girlfriend, and she was laughing at all the moments I was laughing, and just like crying and tearing up at the moments I was crying.
So the same thing happened for you, but you guys already found each other.
Yeah.
I love that. That's not corny. That's fucking awesome.
See, I'll cry in a movie and Amber would be like,
I was crying like a bitch.
I was
man.
bawling, and then the next few scenes, I was laughing. my eyes out.
wait, you
this
have
is
not
the
seen it
Dr.
yet?
Sleep spoiler.
Yeah,
not
sorry.
the JoJo
You have not seen
Rabbit
it yet, right?
spoiler.
Yeah.
No, I have not.
Are we out of Dr. Sleep spoilers?
Is there anything else you want
Well,
to
so anyway, so the point is with that, this girl and I know this is weird thing that happens, man. Where
was it a shine moment?
maybe she was definitely 100% aware of me, and I was aware of her.
She wanted to striff your Eric.
And to the point where I was
Yeah, that was
to the point where I was like, and she was cute too. I looked over. I literally my popcorn was to my left in the seat next to me, and I did a big reach over to get my popcorn so I could look to my left. I was like, let me get my popcorn. Glasses on. Oh, hello. Yes, you're very cute.
Night vision goggles.
And so this was in, I don't remember where I saw it. Who knows? Somewhere across the country. Might have been in Texas or something. No,
Why were
it
you
might have been
across the country?
Nashville. I don't want to say.
Were you in your van?
Maybe.
Do you live in a van?
I actually don't remember where I saw it.
Oh, okay.
I could look it up. But so
That's a huge bitch.
that has to be from a movie or something. That can't be.
Oh, you don't know where that's
anybody
from?
you know. No, but it can't be anyone you know. Is what I'm
Deuce
saying.
Bigelow, Male Gigolo.
I don't know. I don't remember. It's been so
man.
long. So I'm a EG guy.
European gigolo.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not really. I was gonna say I'm a UG because he's European. So, but I literally, when the movie ended, I as the movie was ending, I thought to myself, I was like, I am totally going to ask this girl if she wants to go and get a drink and talk about the movie.
And
Did not.
she left.
I did not.
Fucking pansy.
She left too quickly, which told me
Always happens.
which told me that I was wrong about the connection I was feeling.
Yeah, she's like,
Obviously.
who's this creepy guy looking in the
She
movie
pulled an
theater?
Abra on you and closed the fucking
But
door on you.
that happens to me sometimes, man. That's the thing when you go to the movies alone, especially if you're single. That definitely happens to me sometimes. However, guarantee listen, if she stayed in her seat, I would have totally said something because then that would mean to me, hopefully, that she was maybe thinking it. But she left immediately, so I was like, all right.
You're not gonna go chase her out. It's like,
No.
hey, I think we have a connection.
But I will say, as I was leaving the theater, I was like, you know what? If for some reason she's standing in the lobby, I'll say something.
And she wasn't.
No.
fucked up.
Ran her car.
Dude,
As I walked back to my van, I was like, if she maybe went to the bathroom and she's walking out right now, I'll walk back over. Nope.
as soon as the movie ended,
And you're like, do you want to come in my van?
well, you live in a
I'm
van?
doing enough of that.
As soon as the movie ended, the first thing I thought, I was like, whoa, he edited this too? That's dope as fuck.
I saw that. Yeah,
I was
Mike Flanagan
he
fucking
still
edited it.
fucking edits his own movies. I love that.
Yeah.
But as soon as we ended, we walked out of the theater, the fucking fire alarm went off on us. Yeah, and we had to exit, and it was like,
Had that happen to me with War of the Worlds 2005.
oh, that would have
Steven
been
Spielberg.
scary.
It happened to me. Yeah, I had to leave the theater. I didn't.
Oh, you didn't
see the whole
finish
movie.
it? Oh, it's a great movie.
Yeah.
Um,
Have you guys ever not seen the end of a movie ever in your life because you had to leave the theater and you never
No.
followed up after the fact?
Not had to. I walked out of My Bloody Valentine 3D.
Okay, fair
oh,
enough.
starring Supernatural's, what's his name?
Probably Jared Padalecki or something.
No, the other one.
Jensen Ackles or whatever.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah, he was in that one.
Yeah.
Oh.
And I walked out of
we done with Dr. Sleep?
Yes. Rebecca Ferguson is goddamn beautiful, and she's
fucking
my
gorgeous.
absolute crush right now, and she's so fucking beautiful. The end.
It's a great movie. It's a great movie. Give me a time code real quick.
146.
Oh God.
Holy shit, we talked about that for a while. Yeah. Jesus Christ.
For
I mean, there's a lot of fluff in there.
Are you down to come out after this and get a drink or no?
I don't
All right,
know
we'll
if
see.
I
We'll
can.
see.
I have to.
It's getting
cut
late
this
now.
shit
That's the
and
thing. It's getting
stuff
late
and
now.
stuff.
All
but
right.
I don't want to get in the way of your stuff.
What's that movie where the guy has something in him that where he can fight?
That's,
Flubber.
you're thinking. No, you're thinking.
Oh, Upgrade?
You're thinking of Brokeback Mountain. What?
You didn't like Upgrade. Fucking
I walked
asshole.
out of
loved
Upgrade.
Upgrade.
I walked out of Upgrade.
I
you
loved
asshole.
Upgrade.
Like I get where it's going. I fucking.
you
That
watch
was a
his-
South by movie. That was a South by midnight movie. So the crowd
shit.
was ready.
Did you watch the Invisible Man trailer?
No, because I love Lee Winnell. I'm just gonna
Yeah,
watch
that's
whatever he
true.
makes ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did it look good? What can you show in an Invisible Man trailer?
I remember he tweeted like because people were complaining.
I saw that. He was like, "Don't worry, there's a lot more."
Yeah, which I think they all say. But you just give.
I will say I love Lee Winnell, but I did see that he said something along the lines of like the image of like a trench coat and a hat floating around is so old school. We wanted to make something new, and I'm like, no, that's not old school. That's so fucking
that's
cool.
cool.
What the fuck
Yeah.
are you talking
Or he
about?
could be fucking
no.
with us. Maybe he'll actually do it.
I don't know, man. I hope so. I understand they're trying to make it like spooky scary, which by the way, I prefer a small Blumhouse Universal classic monster movie over the fucking Mummy. Even though I liked it, but I don't want to see action movies of these characters.
Right.
But that said, like the League of Extraordinary Gentlemen, my favorite part of that is the Invisible Man. Like it's fucking cool.
I never actually did see
Jekyll
that.
and Hyde was
I
dope, too.
knew he was like in it, but I never ended up seeing it.
I fucking love. By the way, when it was announced that Johnny Depp was playing the Invisible Man, I thought that was brilliant. It's like Johnny Depp is the perfect person to play this part because it's like suave, like debonair, kind of like like cool guy, thing. Who beats his wife or whatever, and I don't know. I don't know
in real life and in
where
the
did we
story.
land on that? I don't know what happened with that. I'm just saying as an actor. I'm not saying as a person.
I think they're both crazy.
Okay, I was gonna say I'm not saying I'm like Johnny Depp as a person. I don't know where we landed on that. I don't know. But acting wise, like the thought of him like being invisible, not even like just his presence, but being invisible and like the thought of Johnny Depp being invisible and putting on like a cloak and a hat and walking, like that's fucking awesome.
Yeah, that's pretty
God
cool.
damn it.
Could have been pretty cool.
Yeah,
They never ended up winning.
no more Dark Universe.
No,
Wait,
that Dark Universe.
So who's playing the Invisible Man now?
I don't think it's anyone we know. Is it?
No, it's the drug abuse brother from Haunting of Hill House.
Oh, that guy's
That's
great.
right. Oh, he
Yeah.
was fucking amazing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Really,
that was
really
so
good.
devastating.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's great.
He's
Oh,
fucking
that's
great.
fantastic. That actually makes me more excited. I'm excited because of Lee Winnell because I love him because I love
Right.
Saw.
Yeah.
And I loved Upgrade. I thought Upgrade was great. And I loved Dead Silence and
Yeah.
Death Sentence even with
Death
Kevin
Sentence
Bacon.
with
I thought
Kevin
was great.
Bacon is cool.
And now Kevin Bacon maybe should have come back for this to make Hollow Man 2.
Fuck, I love Hollow Man. Who directed Hollow Man?
Man's fun.
Anybody know?
John Carpenter? I don't know.
No.
I'm just making a
Paul
random face.
Verhoeven.
Did he?
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that's our show.
I love that.
I got nothing else. Yeah, Dr. Sleep.
Dr. Sleep's
we're
great.
done. Yeah, we're done.
We're done with that.
I don't know if you already took down the timestamp. for
No,
that, so.
but I did
Okay,
actually take
all right.
time code. I looked at before. I think there was some stuff we didn't end up spoiling that we can kind of cut it back to. But speaking of like fire alarm that I experienced at a movie one time. I went to DC this weekend.
Yeah. Oh,
and involved a fire alarm.
did it? Oh, I was gonna say, what's the
Eventually did.
connection?
Well, first of all, speaking of connection, we had a flight out to Nashville that was a connection to DC, but it ended up getting canceled. Here's why.
Wait, you had a flight. Say it one more time. You had a flight to
Nashville. We were going to DC. We had
transfer
our
to
flight
Nashville.
was to Nashville first.
Okay.
That's exactly
Flashbacks.
like we heard. I was scared shitless. And then from Nashville to DC.
Okay.
But what happened was we were in the air for like maybe an hour. They come on the intercom.
You didn't hear that on the plane.
No.
Oh
not
my
a fire
God,
alarm.
Jesus.
That's what I thought he was going for.
Holy fucking shit!
This one comes later. They come on the
I would've-
intercom.
I would have thought I was dead.
Because I hate flying as is. On the intercom,
you
they
get nervous?
Oh yeah, I get super. Any
You
bit
get nervous?
of jolt on
a
the
little
plane.
bit, yeah.
Really? Okay.
I can't
okay.
stand it.
I
don't mind it. Okay.
The pilots come on, just like, ladies and gentlemen, we apologize, but we are going to be landing in Phoenix. Like, we're an hour into the flight. We are experiencing some interior electrical difficulties, something along the
They
lines of
shouldn't
that.
have said anything.
Well, but they have to like
That's
say.
horrifying.
But what's funny is that
We're gonna actually play this sound
what,
effect.
I heard a noise similar to that at one point on the plane, but the crew members afterwards, they were like, "We assure you, there is nothing wrong with the plane. We will find out what is going on and give you some
Right, it's
information."
like superfluous problems.
Right.
The
Like-
plane is running. It's just like the lights are flickering or some shit. Who cares?
So
yeah,
what
okay,
they
okay.
end up saying is that they were smelling a weird odor, and they were forced to put on oxygen masks
up front or in the back,
like
whatever?
in the
Their area.
in the cockpit. Cockpit, nice,
Nice, dude. Fucking
because
sick,
as
dude.
we were landing to Phoenix, they turned off all the interior power. Like there was no lights, no AC. They turned off all that stuff, and so we were all kind of freaking out. I looked it up on my phone. I was flying American Airlines, and nothing to them because they were like really wonderful to us as much as they could be. I read multiple articles of them saying that crew members have passed out because of a weird odor on these flights. And so
Whoa.
I'm thinking the pilots.
Never heard of this.
I never heard of this either. The pilots sought this out. They're like, "Whoa, is this that
Is this
odor?
that problem? Oh, so good for them. They caught
Good
it.
for them. They caught it. They put the oxygen mask off. They turned the air off on the inside, and we had to make a landing in Phoenix. So everything turned up fine. And then as I was walking past the pilots, a guy was in there, I guess, kind of like interviewing and checking off stuff. And one of the pilots was like, "That's exactly what it smelled like." And so they're thinking like this was a problem with these airplanes for some reason. I don't know.
This is American Airlines.
American
Yeah.
Airlines.
So don't go there.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm looking up American Airlines.
It was
They
very,
handled it
very,
well, but
it was
there
very
shouldn't be
fucking
anything to
strange,
handle.
dude.
because they're nice people.
Yeah. It was very weird. I was fucking
died
petrified.
pleasantly.
So we basically stayed in
fuck.
Phoenix. We ended up
terrifying.
getting a flight straight from Phoenix to DC, but we landed around like 2:30 in the morning, and we didn't get a flight till about like 9. So we were in the airport for a long time. But we got
Was that
there
your first
safely.
time being in an airport like almost overnight? Did you sleep
No,
or no?
actually, they were giving out hotel vouchers, but me and Ken, because I was the Ken Knapsack, we were like,
Oh,
fuck it,
okay.
we'll
I was
just
gonna ask who
hang
you were
out.
with. Okay.
We'll just.
How was he?
fucking
Was he
stay.
okay?
He was fine too. We were
okay.
both in it together. We were laughing. We were like, oh, this is a story we'll tell on a podcast.
Yeah,
Boom,
yeah,
this
yeah,
is where
yeah.
it is.
There it is.
And so we stayed overnight and ended up playing.
He's doing the morning the podcast with Makuga or no?
Afternoons.
Afternoons, the mornings.
Makuga's off doing he's shooting
That's right.
something important
That's right.
right
Yes,
now
I'm
that
aware
hasn't
of it,
been
yes.
fully developed, but he's actually doing the afternoons with Makuga's wife, Amanda.
Oh,
So
okay.
she's like filling in for
So
him.
he can talk about it there. Okay.
Yeah. And so, yeah, he'll probably talk about it there. So, but the only other time was like my flight from Chicago, which got delayed. I had to like stay overnight in like Detroit in a hotel for a few hours. and stuff.
I purposefully stayed overnight in an airport for a couple of years in a row when I would go to Horror Nights.
Oh shit!
When I like 2 or 3 years in a
You said
row.
a couple years in a row where you're like terminal man. You've been living in the airport.
Yeah,
for
pretty
for
much.
Years? Jesus.
For a couple of years in a row, I would I would literally fly down on like a Friday, let's say, do Horror Nights from like 6 to midnight or 1 a.m. or whatever.
Yeah, 6 to 9.
I think I remember seeing Moneyball. So you could look at, was that 2011? That would make sense.
I think so. Yeah,
Yep,
that
so
sounds
would
about
make sense.
right.
I remember I saw 2011 at the City Walk in Orlando just to kill time.
Yeah, you didn't want to drop the ball.
When I got out of, I hate you. When I got out of, don't you fucking dare. Thank you. That's better. When I got out of Horror Nights, I was like, oh, it's midnight. Oh, there's a movie playing. Okay, yeah, I'll go see Moneyball because otherwise I'm just going to the airport. Saw Moneyball, loved it, and then went to the airport. I remember like the cab driver or whatever. This is a while ago, so it might have been before like people were really using Uber, I guess. Much.
Yeah, probably.
I think I just called a cab or something.
Yeah.
And the cab driver was like, you're going to the airport now? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, there's no flights now. And I'm like, yeah, I know my flight's in the morning. He's like, where are you staying, at the airport? And I was like, well, I'm just going to sleep over at the airport. And he's like, you sure you don't want me to bring you to like a cheap, I know where there's like cheap hotels nearby. And I'm like, no, I'm
He
good.
sounded like he wanted to fuck you.
That's fine.
What a piece of shit.
And good for him. It's 2019. It was 2011. But
You said the year.
it was wrong back then. You're right. It was very wrong.
Yeah, now it's totally fine. Yeah.
2011, very wrong.
Yeah.
But I remember telling him, I'm like, no, I'm good. And I would just go into the airport and sleep in the airport. And then
that's
go in the
all-
morning. Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't too bad. The only thing that
By
was
the way,
terrible.
it's clearly my ability to live in a van was evident very early on.
Very, very early on. Wait, you live in a van?
Oh, God damn it. Oh, yeah. Hit me one more time. Yeah, one more time, baby. That's right.
Daddy.
I hate that it's not always getting it. I fucking love this thing. It's
But
awesome.
aside from
I gotta pee.
Aside from that, wait, we're in the middle of a. No, I'm kidding. I'm just.
Is this
no,
the longest
he
fucking
stopped. He
episode?
was gonna like come
Jesus.
back. No, it's totally fine.
You locked the door.
Why did you lock the door? What the fuck?
Nobody fucking leaves. That's why.
Did he go to the bathroom and bring the mic in one time? Was that him or was that
In the
Cody?
bathroom?
I think I was here one time and one of you guys brought
he
the mic
actually
into the
might have.
bathroom.
Yeah, that sounds. Or he. I think we wanted to at least maybe.
Because I think he yeah.
The last time you and Jacob were on, were both Cody and Brian here?
Yes, we were all here. I
Okay,
think.
God,
Yeah.
that's so many fucking people.
a lot
Jesus
of
Christ,
people,
that
yeah.
gives me a headache.
There was an extra mic that didn't look the same as the.
Yeah, we probably had.
other-
Oh yeah, Brian probably had the handheld. That's probably why.
That's maybe yeah. There you
Yeah,
go. That's right.
okay.
Yeah, I swear to
Yeah.
God, it might not have been with Jacob though. I think at some point I've been on the show when someone brought in the. I'm so happy to be back, man.
It's good to be
That's
back.
fucking awesome.
Yeah, I missed you, man. It's been a minute.
I missed
It's
you
been a
too.
minute.
I'm so
glad that
excited.
you're here. Now I actually just want to hang out. We don't have to just like do a show. We can. I mean, maybe we'll
I'll
have
be
you
here for a couple of months,
You
man.
want to do a commentary with us?
Sure.
We're doing Star Wars this week.
No. Which one? Which movie?
A New Hope, the original.
That's fun.
It's a fun one. You want to do The Last Jedi with us?
No, I'd be too negative. It's not fun. That's not fun.
Well, we
That's
talked.
the thing. A lot of people would be like, "Hell yeah, I got a lot of
Yeah.
shit to say," and I'm
Yeah.
like, "No, I don't want to be.
I've got a lot of shit.
I don't want to be a dick."
Well,
I
that's the
don't
funniest
care,
thing.
man.
Like as we're doing this, we're learning is like what else is there to say that hasn't been said already. And the only fun thing about
Dude, that's like my whole life.
That's
right
probably
now.
like everything,
People
but, like-
recommend things to us. They're like, you gotta watch. We did Stonados recently. I don't know if you
Yeah,
saw
I
that.
did see that. That
And
was the
people
most
come like,
recent
you gotta watch Sharknado, and I'm like, hasn't everybody fucking done
Yeah.
that? Like, what are we gonna say?
Yeah, exactly.
I get it. Yeah.
We wanted Brian, because Brian, he came on. We did Revenge of the Sith this week. That'll be out on Patreon.
So you're going in order
$3.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
4,
we're just
5,
going to.
6.
We're just doing the saga. We're not doing.
I actually saw this on Patreon that you posted something about that you were doing Star Wars movies.
Yeah, we're doing all the Star Wars movies right
Okay.
now. We're doing the
Chronologically.
chronologically, not in.
What am I pledging out to get the commentary tracks? Is that $5?
$3.
That's $3. Okay, so
$3.
I think I might be. Do you have a 5?
I think you're a 5. I think you and I like swapped.
I'm pretty sure. Yeah.
Because as soon as we started Patreon, you were awesome, and I feel like, oh, I'll pledge to 5, and then I pledged
Hopped
you
on
guys
there.
for 5.
I
So
think maybe. Okay. What do I get for 5? What am I getting?
you get.
Is there a $5 tier, or did I just do 5 on my
I
own?
think it's $5. $1, $3, $5, and $10 right now.
Okay. Okay.
You get credit as
I know I see the commentary tracks.
you get a special thanks in the credits. We used to do
got
some
it.
Twitch stuff that we don't do as much anymore. But
Got it. I'm excited to
some
hear
early
whatever you
access
said
stuff,
refreshing it.
refreshing some stuff.
Okay,
that
cool. I'm
that's gonna
excited
be
to hear
really
about
cool.
it. Yeah.
But aside from the flight out,
Yes.
only other thing
DC.
that happened, because I went out there for Ken and Ellis. They were
That is
doing
scary,
comedy.
by the way.
It was
So, that's
terrifying. It was absolutely terrifying. I was shaking. There was like a pretty girl like next to us the whole time. I was like,
And we were like, oh man, when we get off, if she's still in the lobby, I might say something.
Well, no. Then she told me she graduated high school in like 2017. I was like, oh,
Well, that means
God.
she graduated in
She's
2017.
20.
That means she's 20.
Excuse me.
I was
College.
gonna say that means she's 20. That's what you just said. Yeah. Did you say graduated high school in 2017?
Oh, I don't remember. No. It might have been.
don't know.
College makes she's 24
I don't know
or
anymore.
22.
That's still young.
I didn't go
Still
to
young,
college.
bro.
I didn't go to college. I don't know what age you are. when
It
you're
shows.
fucking-
No.
hope it
But we went out there for comedy
I
stuff.
like to think I stink of it.
Oh.
That's not
What does that mean? We went there for Ken and Ellis. They did some comedy stuff. They were really, really great. We got to see some sights.
Ken did stuff as well. Did
Ken did
open?
stuff as well. Yes, he was
Oh,
great.
awesome.
He's really great. Hey, he was
By the way,
great.
he burped for real right when you did that, and I literally thought that was him doing that.
No. I was doing that last
I
night.
love us.
Or no, that was the Get
Jordan
Out.
Peele is that's racist. Right. I'm racist. That's that's not racist. That'd be like mixing up Steven Spielberg movies and being like, oh fuck, I'm racist.
No, you're Cuban. It's fine.
I'm
What was he
Cuban.
quoting?
I can't be- he was
Get
quoting
Out.
Get Out, but we both thought it was us for
Yeah.
a second. But it's the same director.
guy.
So, yeah.
I don't want to be
That
canceled.
would be like being like Showtime, baby. I love Big Fish. Oh wait, I'm racist. Nice fucking model. Oh, I love the
Hold
Night
on a
Before Christmas.
second. Yeah.
Oops, I'm
That's
racist.
big eyes instead. Dude, one time, hold on, so we're getting off on a tangent. One time we were talking on the show. We brought up.
That Mickey?
It's
No,
Makuga
it's
watching
Makuga, yeah.
Hereditary.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Anyways, so they were.
The trailer, you mean, not the movie.
The movie.
Yeah.
Is there
like,
a commentary track of?
No.
Wait,
no.
how do you have that then?
Put a mic on him in the theater.
They're in Hereditary, like in the theater.
Where can I access this?
It's on our YouTube. It's like a 3-minute video.
It's actually like a 15-minute.
Why haven't I
Is it?
seen this?
No, I don't know.
I
how long
I sat my entire family down to watch Makuga at Horror Nights. I really did. Didn't I text you?
Yes, you did.
I texted you. I
It's
texted
amazing,
him.
right?
It's one of the funniest fucking videos I've seen in
It's
my
all.
life.
It's, people think like it's not real. It's really,
No,
it's really
it's-
legit.
It's real, but also like he also understands that he's
He's performing.
yes,
performing.
but like the reactions are genuine.
Yeah.
But if his reaction if he was completely alone in his apartment, his reaction maybe would be like, oh,
Yeah.
maybe it would be like that. But he might scream a little bit longer because he knows he's entertaining
Dude, I
us.
sat
like,
next to
I
I sat close to him for what movie was it? I like in an actual screening. I forget what movie it was for, but like he fucking legit screamed multiple
believe
times.
it.
But it
I
wasn't like
texted him to tell him I thought it was fucking amazing.
it wasn't
that video
as
was
bad
incredible.
though. Like someone called him out on Twitter, and I was like, dude, it wasn't even that bad. Shut the fuck up. Like
About
someone
what?
made like
About
like
what?
him screaming in the theater. Like she was like, I was distracted by this guy who kept screaming. I was like, fuck you. Yeah.
It's pretty bad. I would be annoyed if I watched a movie with him.
He wasn't that bad though.
In Hereditary, you said?
No, if I watched anything.
I forget what movie it was for.
That's it. That's him watching The Nun.
Oh, I don't know who that is. Who the fuck is going to the Nun to be like, shh? Who's seeing the Nun and they're just like, what the fuck? Shh, I can't hear the dialogue. The Nun is the type of movie I would literally like sneak in a tall boy
Oh, yeah,
and just
yeah.
drink and scream
Tall
at it.
boy.
Yeah.
Wow, look at you. Well,
you know how I sneak them in,
to
right?
recap this DC show, it was fun. And then the very last night we were there,
Jesus was a Jew.
Jesus was a Jew. Thank you, Roxy.
That was Roxy, I could tell.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
So after the show, we
right.
were at the club till like about like 1:30 or maybe like 2 o'clock. We come back to the hotel room and we're drinking because Ellis had beers in his hotel room, and our flight was like at 7:30, so we ended up rescheduling our flights to go later in the day. What are you looking
Okay,
at? What are you pointing at?
I'm not looking
You're
at
pointing at the.
I'm
you want to do your thing?
no, keep.
Okay.
I hate that. Keep fucking going.
Now I want to stop the shit. No, I'm kidding. No. So yeah. So we're up in the middle of the night. Oh, that's what you're saying. No, yeah. No, you can have mine. Yeah, give it to him. Give it to him. Here, you can have mine. You
No,
can have
no,
my beer.
no,
gotta drive home.
it's not.
Put it in your mouth, bitch. Here, take the last. Someone
No,
better
I'm not.
drink
I'm
it
not.
before
It's not mine.
I'm gonna open it and pour it out. Anyways, so the last night, so we end up rescheduling our flights, and it's about like 4 a.m. We end up
A regular
Uber,
Tazon day.
Uber, yeah, there you go. Oh, I hate you. Why did you come here? I want to talk about dog sleep.
And we did.
Good. Don't sleep on this.
Rebecca Ferguson's
We order from Uber Eats like burgers, and it was taking forever, like the longest. So we ended up staying in Ellis's room till like 4 a.m. And then all of a sudden the fucking fire alarm goes off, and like you got it.
Let's get immersive.
There you go. And all together,
I love immersive experiences. This is immersive theater, baby.
this is 4D.
Whoa!
Here, smell this shit.
My chair is
Like,
shaking.
all three of us together were like sloppily, all like, ugh.
What the
and then this went off, and we were just immediately like, what the fuck? Fucking
Did you have
turns
to
out
evacuate?
we had to evacuate,
That
but some
sucks.
drunk fucking idiot just pulled the alarm.
That sucks. Better safe than sorry.
Pulled it. Yeah, that's like a tenth. That same thing happened to me when I went to San Francisco or the Bay Area, a couple
The
years
Bay
ago.
Area,
Yeah.
motherfucker. Since Jacob.
But what was really funny is that like the three of us were down there and everyone's super tired because it's 4 in the morning, like 4:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
Everyone is in their pajamas, pissed off, like didn't want to wake up. Meanwhile, me, Ken, and Alice are just drunk as fuck. We're like, oh yeah, you guys are all up. This is crazy.
Yeah.
We're drunk. We're drinking.
Honestly, I get it.
Yeah, you get it. You fucking get it. You got anything for that? You walking in a womb? That's what it sounds like.
Walking in my mom's womb.
Is the priest around? Do I have a flashlight? What's going on?
Wait, is that him watching The Nun?
No,
He said there's something about a priest.
Is that like a video game?
that's from his VR experience.
Oh, that's amazing. I don't think I even saw that one, which is crazy because
That's
that sounds
so
even better.
crazy. Eric, thank you. Thank you for taking the time to be on the show.
I hope you'll have me back. Cody can't make it tomorrow, so I need to come back to see
Did
Cody.
he text you?
That's the only way I can see you guys.
Did he actually text you?
He did, yeah, he did. Oh, like an hour ago.
Oh no.
Yeah. I'll tell you why.
You're gonna
after,
be
yeah.
in town for fucking 3 years apparently, so we'll hang out and do some more
months.
stuff.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you guys have anything going on? As of like you had a new video coming out on pretty much it.
We have a video uploaded since October that it's a Halloween Town video. It's
Nice.
Halloween Town. My sister and I watched Halloween Town 2, 3, and 4.
Oh my god.
And because we watched Halloween Town 2, and it was so fucking bad that
Yeah.
we both looked at each other and we were like, that wasn't good enough to release. We need to watch all of them, like, to make this worth it.
Calabar's Revenge.
Horrible. Calabar's not fucking in it.
No, it's his son. It's his son,
Bear
Cal.
Yeah. Which they can't figure out is Calabar.
Wait, was his
Fucking
name
idiots.
actually like Cal the whole
and
time?
by the way, Marnie and Cal are dating in real life right now.
No shit.
Yeah, no shit.
That's the most interesting thing about that. Then
There you
probably.
go.
And then Halloween Town High, Marnie was recast.
No,
right?
that's no. That Halloween Town High is the same girl, and then Return to Halloween Town, she's replaced. She's the only one, which makes it
okay.
very clear it's not that they thought her acting wasn't good enough because everyone else is back.
That's true. That's the same girl from like Quince too. Remember Quince?
The five.
Yeah.
That's
Triplets.
Kimberly J. Brown.
What if
Yes.
not triplets?
Oh,
You can find
shit.
that on Disney Plus right now.
That's right.
You just play the It Follows score? Yeah, fuck
Oh,
yeah.
I thought that was Marble Hornets for a second.
Oh, don't play it. Eric doesn't like this movie.
Well, he's playing the best part of the movie, the only good part.
score.
I agree.
That's a great
He's
score.
playing the only good part of the movie.
Dude, if you're fucking in town, because we were gonna start doing the Disney Channel original movies that are on Disney Plus for
I feel like
commentaries.
we're gonna have to do that too at some point.
Like I would love. We got to do something like Cheetah
thing-
Girls 1 and 2.
I was gonna say like
Xenon Z the sequel.
I'm down because the thing is, it's I think Jacob and I have an interesting dynamic because I'm a little bit older than him, so it's an interesting dynamic.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work for things like this because he has no fucking clue what they are.
Well, see, here's
and
the thing.
it's only funny. I think it's only funny and fun if you've seen it
Both
already.
in on it.
Yeah.
Well, here's the
Yeah,
thing.
right.
Because Cody hasn't seen.
Cody
any of
hasn't seen any of these Disney Channel original movies, but being Brian has.
So you know what? Actually, let me take it back. Take it back.
Take it back.
It's taking it back now, y'all. It's funny. It's funny. Here's what we learned. I'm actually wrong.
What'd you learn? Make my heart go boom boom. My
Very nice.
supernova girl.
Very nice. That's Xenon?
Xenon,
Yeah.
yes.
So what is funny? You're right. You guys are right. What is funny is showing someone that doesn't know
Yeah.
while you are in the know. That's funny.
Right.
But you know where
That
it
could be
doesn't.
dangerous,
You know
though.
where it doesn't work. No. It's that's fine. You know where it doesn't work, and we learned the lesson. We learned that lesson kind of not the hard way, but like we have now learned our lesson live.
Oh,
We
yeah.
did Agent Cody Banks 1 and 2 back to back sold out
Yeah.
shows in Toronto earlier this year, and Jacob didn't know what it was, so I knew all of it.
Yes.
And the audience knew it. So it was me and the audience versus Jacob, basically, which is not a good dynamic we learned.
Oh, okay.
It worked. I made it work in the video, but like we
Yeah.
learned like listening back to like the track itself. It's fun. Like
So
it's funny.
Like, so like next
but-
time it would have been better if he like watched it ahead of time. Maybe.
No. Well, we don't do.
Even
We
that.
don't want to do that. It's more just like we wouldn't do it live. I could show him at home.
Yeah. Okay.
Because
I see that.
because here's the thing. If I were to show him Cheetah Girls, which maybe he knows that I don't fucking know.
Cheetah Girls, Cheetah Sisters.
The Great Harmony. If Jacob and I were watching it alone, then I could be like, all right, check this. What do you think about this?
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
great.
yeah.
What do you think of that? Blah, blah, blah. But when we do it live, it's basically like, yeah, what do you guys think? Fuck
Yeah.
you, Jacob. You don't even know what we're talking about. And no joke though, like he agrees. Like we've both agreed this is like it doesn't work
Yeah.
live. So
Yeah, that makes
it's-
sense.
I forgot. It does work.
Yeah.
So you guys showing Cody these movies will be great.
Yes, we definitely won't do that
person.
live. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's the thing. If you do it
Yeah.
live, then you leave one person out, and he's just not gonna like. He can't weigh in as much because it's like the audience versus you.
And
Yeah.
he literally he hasn't seen any of them, and he's a big
love it.
bowler too.
I love it. Oh, so he's got to watch
Alley Cat Strikes.
Alley Cat Strikes. Is that the one with the Jewish? No, I'm thinking of what's the one with Max Keeble playing a Jewish basketball player?
Oh, no, not Miracle Lane 2.
Like Mike.
Half Court Miracle. Half
That's
Court
not
Miracle.
it. Half Court Miracle. Is
Yes.
that it? Yeah, he's
Yes.
a devout.
He's not even Jewish.
I don't think I've
I'm
seen
just
that.
kidding. I don't know if
I have
he
no
is.
idea. He probably
Alex D.
is.
Lings from
I'm-
fucking Home Alone 3.
Alex D. Lins.
Lins.
Home Alone 3.
I used to
Christ.
like Home Alone 3.
I used to
when
like it
came
too.
out. Scarlett
Keyword-
Johansson.
Scarlett
used
Johansson
to.
was that movie.
Oh fuck! She played a Russian.
No,
Were they Russian?
she played the sister.
Oh, okay.
She was young back. In
Oh, you're right. What am I saying? She was, yeah. She was a
Russian?
kid. This is around like perfect score time. Jeez.
Oh, another great Chris Evans. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gr- that was that's Winter Soldier Origins.
He's right there. Anyways.
I love it.
Eric, thank you so much for
Was
coming
this
on
too
the
long?
show.
I'm sorry.
No, never. It might legitimately be the longest show we've ever done.
I'm sorry.
but
Was
we
this
still
too
got Patreon.
long?
No, it could never be too long.
I'm crying, man. I'm sorry. It can never be too long. You're talking about.
be.
Oh, you're talking about a dick.
Penis, yeah, specifically. Yeah. I've seen many dicks in my days. Anyways.
Nothing.
Nothing. Oh, you want to hear something funny though? Right before we end it, when we are in fucking DC, because DC is a beautiful city.
What was he just inspired
Or-
by?
I have no idea. Big dick.
yeah.
Yeah, I kept thinking big dick. Yeah, this is what's coming in. The District of Columbia. It's beautiful. Whatever it is, it's its own
nation's
section.
capital, have
Yes.
some respect.
There's some great landmarks. We got to see all that stuff. We were eating at a Hard Rock Cafe.
Why?
Because
The fuck is wrong with you?
fuck, you know what? You take that up with Ellis and Ken, and
They chose it.
Ellis. Well, it was either that
Ellis
or some.
said, "I know a cool local spot."
Oh, DC exclusive.
I got nothing against the Hard Rock
I
Cafe.
know. Listen, guys, follow me. I know a cool local spot.
Hey man, he paid for my meal. I ain't gonna
Hard
complain
Rock
shit.
DC.
It was wonderful. But you want to know the best part about the Hard Rock
Getting to see
Cafe?
Elvis's guitar.
Guess, nice Rocket Power.
Yeah.
Not Disney. That was Nickelodeon. Can you guess what famous thing was right next to this Hard Rock Cafe? I'm not giving you a lot of information.
I'm
but-
gonna
Planet
guess
Hollywood.
at. Wait a minute. The famous thing next
I'm not gonna even. No.
Wait,
you know what?
wait. Sorry. You're saying it was next to the Hard Rock?
Yes.
Where Lincoln got shot.
Yes.
I know where it is.
It was the fucking Ford
The
Theater.
Ford Theater.
Right
Still
next
there?
to. Yes.
Of course. Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
it's a
still
landmark
see. You can
now.
still see plays there. I think.
Yeah,
I think they still
Oh,
perform
that
there.
I don't know. But then right across the street, did you go right across the street to where he died?
Oh no!
Because they carried him out of the theater, brought him across the street, and he died. Whatever, a day or two later, something like that.
across the street was Abe's Waffle House, right across the street.
Well, among those places
And the
is the
gift
place where he
shop.
died.
And
Is
the
the place
gift
where he
shop.
actually died. Yeah, that whole street is just.
It was
Abe
just
Lincoln.
like ridiculously funny because
That's
like
fucking
we're eating at a
amazing.
Hard Rock Cafe, and next door is the fucking place where the 16th president was shot.
That's fucking amazing.
That's insane.
What would be the equivalent of that for like? Fuck, that's really funny. What would be the equivalent of that for like JFK in Dallas? Like if like right
If there was
next
like
to
a fucking Whataburger right next,
Yeah.
like on the
Wait,
grassy
do you like
knoll.
Whataburger?
I had it once before. It was pretty good.
Do you like Whataburger?
I've never heard of it.
Worst burger I've ever had in my life.
Oh my god! It's like the in and out of
it's
like
horrible. But
of
no,
the
but
Midwest,
it's
East
of
Coast.
Texas.
Texas,
Right, I was gonna say
yeah.
Texas in my mind, but it's fucking horrible.
I liked it.
First of all,
It's fine.
you don't put fucking mustard on a hamburger.
Oh no! Fuck that shit. No.
That's just how it comes.
Oh, yeah,
Mustard on a hamburger.
Yeah, it comes all the
Fuck
time.
you.
No.
God's
Anyways.
not real.
Eric, thanks for coming on the show.
My friend, thanks for having me.
I guess I'll shoot you.
I love you
Anytime
guys.
you
I
want to
love you
force
guys.
your way onto the show,
I
you're
really did
more
this
than
time.
welcome.
100%. That was fun though. I'm glad really wanted to
fuck,
talk
of
about
course.
it, and I got it out of my system.
there
I
are
wanted
very-
to talk about that movie.
There's
Dr.
like very
Sleep.
few times where like I actually
Sounds
get
like the movie.
It's like very few times I actually get excited about things, and to talk to
So
someone
sad.
that gets excited about it's very sad.
I'm
This
always
industry-
excited.
This industry
For
has
better or
killed
worse.
my spirit.
You can ask Jacob waking up in the morning on tour. You can ask how fun it is to be around someone that's always excited.
Next time, I hope he's in town. I want him on the show and not you, so we can talk some shit.
I would love it. I love it. I don't think
great.
did I talk shit about him? I hope not.
I don't know. I think you guys are done after this.
Oh fuck.
I think it's over.
Oh,
I
shit.
think we ruined it. No, I'm kidding. No, seriously. You're the best. You're one of my favorite people on the planet. I
love you
You're more
guys.
than
This
welcome
is
to
so
come
much
back
fun.
anytime.
I want to come back when
text
Cody's
me.
here. I miss Cody.
Fuck, are you going to be in town next Monday?
Yeah, but I'll wait. I have nothing else to say. I got it all out of my system.
Well, you really didn't
Unless
wanna be
we
on the show.
see.
Knives
No,
Out.
Ford
Knives
v.
Out is.
Ferrari.
I'm gonna see it next week.
Hey,
Yeah,
guess
Ford
what?
v Ferrari. Well,
I saw Knives Out.
Yeah, fuck you. All right.
Very good.
Where do I suck from?
There you go. Pretty much it. You guys are at pretty much youtube.com/pretty much it.
That's right. Yes.
Patreon.com/pretty much it.
Joined up pretty much did it.
Joined.
Is my preferred.
Whatever the fuck. There's going to be a link in the description. You guys can check it out.
Yeah, I really literally. You asked me, or even in the episode, you were like, "What do you have anything to promote or whatever?" And I was like, "No, I just want to talk about how beautiful Rebecca Ferguson is for as long as I
So
can."
check it out, youtube.com/Rebecca Ferguson. You guys can check that out. You can find all the things. They actually just released a brand new video on
That's
Stone.
Stonados. Oh my god, it's so
Stonados.
fucking stupid. It was
Yes,
fun.
it's in my
It was
queue
so
right now.
fun. You didn't see? Oh,
I haven't seen
you're
it yet.
gonna
You guys
love
just
it.
released it like today or
Sunday. We
Sunday.
try to do Sundays. Yeah,
I've been busy.
You're
okay?
gonna.
I
Oh
was
yeah,
at
that's right. You were
church.
away.
Yeah, I was at church.
You whatever. You were
Take me to
legitimately away.
church.
You're gonna love it. When you watch that video, you're gonna love it. It's funny.
I can't wait.
It's so
Is that
stupid.
both you and Jacob,
It's-
or is
it's
it one of those
bad-
ones where it's like,
No,
it's
it was me and
Eric
Jacob live in Boston.
insert?
Live in Boston.
Oh no shit. Okay.
And
All right.
but the movie is just one of those horrible sci-fi.
Oh, yeah.
it's so funny.
Oh, I love it.
You'll love it.
I can't wait. Brian, you have fun?
Yeah.
Okay. You want to hang out with? You want to hang out with Eric?
Sure.
I feel like it's too late. Nobody can hang out with me anymore.
Well, you live in New York. You fucking. This is early. Still. For
No,
you.
no. Oh, for me, it's perfectly
Yeah.
fine. I'm saying it's too late for you guys.
Oh
it
my
sounds
god.
like. You guys gotta go
I
home.
gotta go to sleep
Yeah,
in
it's a
like 2
fucking
minutes.
Monday.
Thank you all for watching. If you're on Patreon or if you're on YouTube, appreciate it. If you're on Patreon, you're going to get a little bit extra right afterwards, a little cleanup afterwards. If you are on Patreon, we just released a teaser trailer for our short film. I almost said the fucking title.
Did you?
On Patreon, I did, yes.
I didn't see
You're a
this.
Patreon supporter.
Yeah, but why
Should've
didn't I
seen
get the messages and stuff?
Should have seen it.
What's the title? Didn't it say?
It's on Patreon peeps only note.
Why did I miss it? Okay, fine. Sorry. Tell me
And
after.
also,
Take that dong and shove it in.
yeah, this Saturday you're also going to get like a nice little sneak peek, and a poster reveal too. So that's going to be a lot of fun. This Thursday you got Revenge of the Sith with me and Cody, and Brian shows up towards the end. It was a lot of fun. We're doing all the Star Wars movies. We got some cool stuff planned. We're doing all the Star Wars movies. We're planning all the Disney Channel original movies. A bunch of stuff, the short film, everything. So pledge there, subscribe here, like, review, whatever the fuck. Anchor, pledge to us or subscribe there. That's where we have the audio only. Do all that stuff. Running out of steam.
I don't know what's going
Steam.
Ahoy!
I think that's what they also called it too.
They
Steam
called
or
it
Shine.
Big Steam, which was the best. They didn't call it the Shine. Oh fuck! Is that a spoiler?
They didn't mention it at all.
No, that's not
Should
that
we stop?
All right.
I just love that they didn't call it the show. They called it Steam, and they said like this one has big steam, which is fucking awesome. Anyway,
Take us out. Shout out to all the cool peeps. I'm trying really hard.
It's been a while.
It was really cool.
It's been
1 week since you looked at me. Cocked your head to the side and said I'm angry.
What are you doing tonight? You partying?
El show de los Wanger.
Partying?
I really gotta stop.
What, partying?
I was out last night, Sunday. I was alone watching How the Grinch Stole Christmas at the Study
At
in
the
Los
study?
Feliz
Where the study?
on Vermont.
I feel like you don't even live here. You know Los Angeles more than we do. You know what the study is?
No, but I know that whole area is just like cool college hipster town.
Well.
Well, any last words?
Stay frosty.
Kill me.